So, man, you getting echo? Y'all hear?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Testing, testing. So, just in case, it was technical difficulties, right? So, just want to make sure everybody heard what I was saying. I want to say thank you to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because over the 2 weeks, last 2 weeks, we suffered a crazy situation in my family. You know what I'm saying? So, I just want to make sure that know everybody know that I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We just started this podcast a little different. You know what I'm saying? So everybody just tuning in right now. You know, I just want to explain to everybody. I want to make sure everybody understand that I really appreciate them. You know, especially the firefighters and the nurses at the hospital that took care of my girl. Man, I appreciate it a whole lot because the situation they was in was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So everybody just tuning in 1 week ago. You got to turn on something?
Once I can't hear.
A week and a half ago, right? Let me see. That's what I'm about to start over. I think Anna said it. What was on there? Test. Like I was saying, a week and a half ago, my house caught fire. My son and my and his mother, my girl was in the joint. She was asleep. You know what I'm saying? And when I think about that whole situation, just if you just tuning in, the fire was in between her and my son, and she woke up in the middle of the fire. And when she woke up, it was firefighters telling her to jump out the window, you know. And just thinking about that whole situation just fucks me up, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this person right here is like one of the most important people in my life, you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't even know if I could have made it over the last 10 years without her in my life, you know. So when that shit happened, it just fucked me up, you know. So for her to then stop and say, in the middle of a fire, to say, nah, I gotta check and see where my son at. To turn around and run through the fire, you know what I'm saying? And lucky she did because he was hanging out the window trying to jump, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that was out there working in the yard during that time, I really appreciate you. I'm gonna try to get in touch with you soon as I find out y'all who y'all are. And then I don't want to tell people names, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if people want to know their names, you know what I'm saying? But the nurses, the doctors, you know what I'm saying, that took care of my girl, you know what I'm saying? The people that gave my son some clothes until I got there, you know what I'm saying? So the whole situation, as long as they both got out and good, you know what I'm saying, we can move forward, you know what I'm saying? So everybody that donated to us, man, I appreciate a whole lot. Even though, you know what I'm saying, it was something on your own, you out of your heart, we appreciated a whole lot because it got us past the situation that we was in at that time. You know what I'm saying? It was like everything twisted upside down and it was just, yeah. And just like I was telling y'all about when I was in the shelter and shit, it was like out of my control. There was something that was completely out of my control again. You know what I'm saying? We was headed to a shelter. I think everybody that donated to us, you know what I'm saying? Later on, I'm gonna bring y'all names up if y'all let me, you know what I'm saying? But from the neighbors around that way, you know what I'm saying? To the workers that saved my son and my girl, to firefighters, to everybody that contribute to them being safe right now, and then everybody that donated to us afterwards, we appreciate it a whole lot, dog. You know what I'm saying? That every dime got us through, especially my family, the Newmans, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? To the bottom of our heart, everything you did for us got us through, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate it a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? This some shit right here, and you don't wish on nobody. You know what I'm saying? None of that. Not your house burning down. Not nobody just getting out of that thing. Nigga, time and shit. You know what I'm saying? None of that. Or suffering 3rd-degree burns while you're at it and shit. You know, so the mental thing we're gonna try to get through. You know what I'm saying? Them two in that fire like that and jumping out the window is like gonna be tough mentally. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say thank you to everybody. That's why there's no way I can do the podcast continuously every week without saying something where y'all won't know what the hell I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be talking about my life, literally. And I'm looking for places to live, you know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be in the podcast. And you gonna be as a listener, like, okay, what the fuck is he talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I'm letting everybody know now my situation and what we've been going through and why we've been off for the last 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? But we back now, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start this podcast off. Anybody that's still with us, we'll be right back.
What it do? That B.I.D. Jones, that's right, to him. J, the third perspective. Third perspective podcast. The third perspective.
Let's get this shit out. Gangsta. Y'all ready? Let's get it. I don't know nothing about that every time. Every time I do it, y'all don't know nothing about it. It is I. You tuned in to the #1 podcast in the DMV. I am your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own, Rad, B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for you internet foods. To left and right of me, as usual, my podcast partners, Radical Real, OnlyFans J. This is T3P. Now, I appreciate everybody that tunes in to us. We had 8,300 down plays. We appreciate everybody from London to Kentucky to Louisiana that downloads our podcast. If you're new to this podcast, we the podcast for the 9-to-5ers, average Joes. You know what I'm saying? We get a third perspective podcast. We get a third perspective. That is the average Joe perspective. You know? What it do? What's been going on with y'all, dog? How y'all weekend been, yeah? What it do, Real?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Long journey is officially begun. Little man home now, you know what I'm saying? 3 months in there. You know, he hung in there. He had this hernia fix. They say he was released.
That's
fast
what's up.
too. He healed good. Breathe on his own.
Then you knew about the hernia from the beginning, right?
Yeah. They say this newborn premiums get it a lot. But yeah, he don't need no breather too straight. You know what I'm saying? Home. They said we gotta start getting them infant milk. I'm don't like that, but you know what I'm saying.
Nah, ain't nothing better than that breast.
Yeah, the doctor said she got
that breast, Jay.
Yeah, like titties.
Yeah, you need them titties.
He do too. He don't latch on it though. He'll play with it. He's like, no, I'm good.
You need that titty milk. Titty milk is the most healthiest milk out there, dog. You ever taste titty milk before?
Yeah, when I was a baby.
Nah, I'm talking about. I'm talking about so you know what it tastes like type shit.
Nah, I'm good.
I just thought about that. Do people drink titty milk?
I heard it tastes like cantaloupe. It's sweet.
Well, I heard they sell it in the store.
Titty milk?
They used to. I don't
Yeah,
know.
go ahead, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, they don't sell no titty milk home. Now stop. Titty
Well,
milk.
Don't breastfeed like
How
that.
you think that
Not in the store,
tastes
but
though?
like ordered. You know
I
what
wonder
I'm
how
saying?
that tastes. Did I ever taste that before? I don't know. Girls probably be pregnant, don't tell you shit.
Yeah.
Whole time leaking all over the little joint. You sucking on the joint, you know what I'm saying? You be like, something ain't right. What is that? You know what I'm saying? Whole time that's milk. You know what I'm saying? Doc? Damn.
Ooh, let me get some of that for breakfast tomorrow.
You know? That's what's up though. Hunter, he home now, right?
Home.
That's what's up, yo.
Everybody all happy.
That's what's up, yo.
He went from a pound to almost 6 pounds. Oh man, eat.
He say he eat.
Eat. Not play.
You be bigger than you, son. He hit you in your body like, move, nigga, move, nigga. Give me that. That's what motherfucker. My son was in my father and shit. I was like, nigga, my son only 9 though. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, 9-year-old big now. I don't know why. But he picking my father up and shit. My father like 66. You know, shit. Like, nigga, put me down. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gonna be with little Hunter. You gotta get you a Hunter t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Hunter joint.
You just started.
Good. I can't wait to get the age we can wrestle. That's all I want. You know what I'm saying?
You say when you get the rest of it.
Yeah, man. I can wrestle on, you know. You can always
You say you want wrestling.
Yeah, I'm wrestling.
That's crazy. Jay, what's been going on, play?
Not much. Been cooling, working, you know. Same shit, different day, huh? Weekends is a little iffy for me because of work, but for the most part, I be chilling on the weekend. I heard my, daughter. I heard my daughter saying something about when I get my car. I was like, uh-oh.
When you get your car?
Yeah, when she get her car.
Uh-oh. You ain't gonna be able to find Shorty. She be ghost.
Uh-oh.
Ghost.
Said when I
As
get
you
my
can
car.
see, look at it. Look at it. Hold on. Let me make sure everybody can see this thing here. You know what I'm saying? That everybody know I love the black ladies. You know what I'm saying? That you know. I love them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I love y'all. You know. What y'all want to talk about it? DMX, y'all. What's going on? Y'all, let's talk about DMX a little bit. Jay, talk to me about DMX, man. Now, first of all, my first time hearing DMX was like, you know, I fuck with Ice Cube, right? And on Players Club, he was on one of the songs that Ice Cube on, right?
That was one of his first songs.
That joint cranks, Slim. I used to fuck with him, but I didn't know it was
Coach Smoker.
Nah, I didn't even know he from New York. I thought DMX was from the West Coast.
No.
Because when he came on Cube joint, I'm thinking, okay, on the West Coast. But when he started off, he was like, you're doing something for the East Coast. So I was like, oh yeah, he from
He sound like it.
They don't sound like from them. Sound like no New York rapper, Slim.
Sound like a New York rapper.
What?
OnlyFans. New York rapper, right?
DMX? He don't say all that stuff they be
His
saying.
style
It's just different.
is different. His style, it might be, he might be from New York, but his style was totally different from any other New York rapper. L. Cool J or Jay-Z or Nas, Wu-Tang, just come with that energy. He just had that energy. He goes right in, his flows is like, he got some flows. I've heard his albums a long time ago I had all his albums. I used to. DMX was my man. He had as a matter of fact, he had a song. He had a skit on it called. Kept saying my man's in. Said when he fuck with me, that's my man's in.
It's also, people don't underestimate how much a poet he was, because a lot of his shit was poetry. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of his songs was gospel.
Huh?
What I mean by that, he had some songs on there where he was talking to God, and God was talking to him back. Or he had some scenarios where he about ready to become, jack a nigga, or he'll jack a nigga and then pray about it later or something. Or he'll think about it and be on the fence about it, or any little crime that he did back in the day. He was a storyteller. He told stories.
I mean, it's real.
I mean,
well, all I know is he used to go in there, all his songs, a lot of his songs used to play on CD or with him.
sometimes, you know what I'm saying, outside of just his poetry, a lot of it was sound like it was hype music. And his rap was always the same flow. Everybody said it was different. But to me, it sounded like a lot of East Coast people I heard back then. With a little flair of his aggression on it. And like every song, he was always aggressive. Even the Rain Dog, Christmas song.
Rudolph the Red.
But you can't deny his hype because everybody loved him. So you take his 3 year span where he was just dominating shit, he was the best rapper ever. For that 3 years, then he fell off like most people do, because things get the best done. But he had a nice little stretch there where everything he touched was gold. Movies, everything. You name it, he was doing. And that was undeniable. But he had that underlying condition. He had two underlying conditions. He had 17 kids. So he didn't do no pull up. Well, he had adopted a few on him, but still. Wow.
Yes. 15 kids. It's a ton of things happening, son.
And one of them was baby mothers from out here, Maryland.
Nigga, 15 kids, they all over. They bound to be in your state.
That was a role model right there.
God damn.
That nigga ain't need a piece of cheeks. He ain't never turned down.
Nigga, I ain't unloading on these hoes. That shit on their back or nothing.
Come up with me with paternity tests. I don't know no fucking Kiana.
I'm like, nigga, it's no coming.
There's no.
No.
There's always coming.
There'll be no mistakes.
There's always a coming.
That gin and juice, you make sure it's no coming.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
One way or the other.
And stay away from the Henny.
That's just going in your mouth.
Because anything is hot possible.
Nah, that gin and juice. Henny, man, that shit make my fucking stomach hurt, man. Henny and what's the other shit? E&J.
Oh, E&J make me
My grandfather used to drink that E&J like a motherfucker, yeah.
E&J
That shit be black as shit and tear your ass up. My stomach be queasy though, drinking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it be fucked up.
That
like-
shit knocked the line out.
That's like I drink like Amsterdam and shit like that. Or motherfucking gin and juice. Oh my God. Gin and juice. I would break a young. I would kill somebody. You know what I'm saying?
You don't even get enough. Don't stop that shit. You like, you like Homer Simpson and shit.
Nah, never that.
Mix that shit with that blue pill, dog.
If you drink too much gin and then smoke a J, probably over for you. No, you going to sleep. Yeah. Sleep is where you going.
Yeah, unless you hit the sativa.
Man, you hit some real Just a J and some gin and juice. So I need olds and youngers to drink some new shit. Gin and juice, right? I know y'all mix a lot of shit up. Y'all think y'all doing some with bubbles popping and gas blowing and all this shit. But just pour some gin and juice and see where you be. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, Tipsy bartender.
Real silent treatment you gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
Jamba juice, dog. You got 60% alcohol.
That's like mixing that with. That's like mixing juice with Bombay sapphire.
Jeez, Bombay.
I haven't had that.
Bombay will fuck you up though.
No.
Bombay will tell you ass out.
Bombay is a type of gin if y'all don't know.
Yeah.
Y'all scared to go to church, man.
GF. First of all, his name Earl Simmons. He was born in 1970. Now, when they say it wasn't an overdose, that's what the folks
You
said.
can't overdose on cocaine.
Huh?
You can't overdose smoking cocaine. Bro.
What do you mean?
How you go overdose? You go hot on stop. That ain't an overdose.
I don't think you overdose anyway. You too old for that shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
When you that age, you're not overdosing. You know your limits. You know what you're doing now. It's over. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you can take a big enough blast off a pipe.
I mean, the only way we can find out if autopsy come out.
He said autopsy.
Oh, I thought they said I thought you about to go sky high, Drake. I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? You want to take a bite?
Because I heard they said COVID test may have played a role.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know, man.
Family saying that it wasn't the drugs that got them. Who knows?
Niggas used to rap some shit. Like I fuck with him.
It might be natural causes. Who knows?
Like I fuck with him at the beginning, right? When he first started. Like I don't know, as it went on to some spiritual type shit to me. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I just started out when you changed up.
Like if that was you doing, cool. But I ain't listening to that shit. You know what
I mean? But you say you don't like rappers that stay the same. He went more. He was never. He was always God based.
All three of his albums, at the end of his albums, all three of them, he had prayer. All his albums, he always have some type of prayer, some type of thing where he talking to God and he try to get an answer or whatever, or some type of spiritual something. He always got something.
Yeah.
Got all types of spiritual something.
I don't know what I'm saying. How you gonna be like everybody know this nigga been doing drugs for what, 10, 15 years?
Nah, longer than that.
Since he was
Exactly.
Since he was 14.
So it's nowhere in the fuck he gonna go all these years and then overdose after you 50. Like, no.
Unless you just say fuck it. Unless you just say fuck
That's
it.
not overdose though.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. You can't overdose on smoking pipe.
That's just heart attack.
Unless you just say fuck it, just take them there.
Like you know your limits drinking, you know your limits of everything by the time you fucking 50. How you gonna now overdose now?
You can overdose snorting cocaine. I don't know about you smoking pipe.
Overdose come in when you first start doing this shit. You don't know what you're doing, you don't know your limits, you don't know what the fuck you like motherfuckers doing heroin, they don't know what to stop this shit at, they blowing themselves up. You know what I'm saying? Snorting coke, niggas they just start, they don't know what the fuck they doing. Drinking too. Niggas just first start drinking. Fuck themselves up.
Drinking is a drug too.
Exactly.
The deadliest one of all, which is legal.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That you can sell that legal. That fucks you up more than weed. No, let's not get carried away because coke. I don't know.
Coke make you dependent.
Now when you think about it,
Heroin
coke
make you dependent, but alcohol is deadly. You killing them.
That shit beat up your goddamn. That shit beat up your goddamn liver, kidney, or something.
I see it. That shit destroy you all the way in and out.
Yeah.
And if you doing it too bad, you shake. I didn't know that. I didn't know you get the shake from not drinking alcohol.
Oh hell yeah!
Withdrawal.
You can withdraw.
So
dog.
Withdrawal, that's
If you drink coffee every fucking day, anything you put in your body every single day, and you stop it, your body gonna want that shit. You gonna go through withdrawals. Coffee, beer, cigarettes. You give a fuck what it is.
No.
A cupcake every fucking morning. You know what I'm saying? You gonna fuck yourself up.
Now, as far as cigarettes is concerned, think about I was smoking cigarettes hard.
Hold on, what?
So I was smoking cigarettes.
He's a nicotine fiend.
Did you say was?
Was.
All right.
This was last year.
Nigga said last year.
Now, the only reason why I quit, because they said COVID.
Hold on, what? Said COVID.
COVID-19 came out, and it's a respiratory disease. It goes in your lungs, attack your lungs.
Yeah, yeah.
Guess what? A year later, I get COVID. But guess what? I'm glad I quit smoking Shit would have been worse than the fucking was.
They say he glad he quit smoking.
I've been a year strong too.
So you saying if you was smoking when you caught COVID,
it would have been worse.
You've been worse.
I think I've been worse off.
I'm gonna ask you. All right, y'all both had COVID, right?
Not only because I had asthma.
No, ain't no legend. Y'all had the card that said COVID and shit. Y'all had a stamp like, nigga, put that on your arm. Hey, my nigga. Hey.
Allegedly, we had COVID.
Oh, ain't like that nigga walk around the hospital. Hey, tattoo that there. COVID, motherfucker. Like, and well, the whole time, like, do y'all understand how an LD person can not go through that or go through that or what?
No, I can't imagine. Can't imagine an elderly person go through that.
Well, it depends. Elderly in shape person, they be all right. Elderly who smoke, drink, and did all that grimy shit back in the day.
I mean, elderly is elderly though.
No. It's some people in shape elderly.
Nah.
There's some in shape grandmas out here.
All that shit still the same age.
And some not out of shape grandmas out here.
So you saying a 77-year-old, all right, let's say 72-year-old, is different from what in another 17-year-old? Because that one exercise?
Nah, it's just condition, physical type.
All that shit still 72 years old though. Them knees 72 years old. All that shit is too old, my nigga.
Like you living hard, it's living not hard.
Say you got a 77-year-old.
That's yeah, I get that.
Yeah, he living easy. He ain't smoking. He ain't drinking.
That's why I changed my career path. You know what I'm saying?
He pumping out.
I get that.
He pumping iron, motherfucker, drinking V8 juice.
Like I couldn't stack boxes into my 50s.
No way.
You know what I'm saying?
No
I felt sorry for people when I was working in warehouses and shit. They coming in their 50s and 55, 60, and gotta work hard, pick up shit that's 100 pounds. It's like, or get fired type shit. Like,
remember we was in the smokehouse and they brought a 60-year-old man back there, and he was like, "It's hot as motherfucker back there."
And one of the motherfuckers called it heart attack back there and shit.
Yeah,
they stick an old lady back there. Oh, what's her name? Mama.
Mama.
I saved her ass. I don't make sure he ain't fucking with her though. Like nobody fuck with her.
But then they had the young guy.
But at the beginning, Larry tried to fuck her.
They had a young guy.
Not literally, but fuck her.
I say, damn, my man did anything. I don't think he do that. I mean, that nigga had no cut card. Dang.
He tried to knock the egg.
Not literally, but I don't know. He might have tried to fuck her in the room. So you never know. And I know legend with that slimy pig ass nigga. Hey,
try to knock the.
You know.
The one time how
to. That's crazy as shit. But no, like I said, I don't know. I just can't see him overdose. I just think it was just he's 50 for one. And like you said, if he had COVID, he already had issues. He's out of weight when he did the verses with my man. With Snoop.
Remember I said that motherfucker.
It was like he was out of breath on that joint.
He was. I said for the first time I've ever seen him that fat.
Yeah.
That's probably when you clean up. So when you get off that shit, you get right
the fuck up.
Now I thought he had 15 kids. You say he had 17?
Yeah, he adopted 2 of them. I know one of them.
Okay, I got you. I got
you. I think he adopted them. He had a good heart too, man. People underestimate that.
I got you.
Anything he was stopped, he gonna drink with you.
I've seen a lot of good, speakings on him on social media. But then you always get that one that said, "Y'all going to find a crackhead."
He had his demons. Everybody
had his demons.
Ray Charles shot that shit forever. Y'all still listen to Georgia on My Mind. He was high as Cookie Brown.
Georgia?
All the old heads.
Shout out to everybody in Georgia that download our podcast. You know what I'm saying, dog? We appreciate
y'all. Y'all tripping Georgia. Don't forget about them voter rights, y'all that slide.
No. We okay. Y'all got 2. You got a black man there for one. So 2 Democrats in, we good.
But then y'all let them change all them laws on you.
Yeah, we got let them work. Yeah.
And then you let the laws get changed.
Let them work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to everybody tuning in our podcast. We appreciate you. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast at, we appreciate you a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he got too spiritual for me. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Because he can't change.
And that's what throw me.
Spiritual. Every album he
Nah.
You pray before he started out, and pray at the end of the album.
Now, Jay knows his history. Tell me.
And a lot of songs that he was, rapping, he lived the life. He robbed people. He did this. He did that. He had some crime.
Yeah.
His mother abused him, left him in the children's home. And He got weed laced at 14, and he got some shit. He got a lot of shit. Like for somebody to grow up from where that was until like maybe 16 when he was getting into the rap, starting to get to the rap, 16, 17, starting to get to the rap. He talked to dogs. He said, hey, look, Mike Tyson used to have pigeons.
And then I just like the way his style was. You know what I'm saying? It was different. You like different styles. I like different styles and shit. You know what I'm saying? He gave you different shit. He was like, rah. Like, nigga, wasn't nobody rapping like that. You know what I'm saying?
Ja Rule took his style.
You think Ja Rule?
Yeah, he did.
You think so?
A little bit. He did a little bit.
Ja Rule?
A little bit.
I ain't think of that.
But he did a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit.
I think Ja Rule was trying too much to be like Pop. And that just was a flop. You know what I'm saying? And then, again, I think once 50 started fucking with him, it just fucked his whole career. You know what I'm saying? But DMX, like I told you, my first time hearing him was when Ice Cube was on the joint, the Players Club joint. And that joint, he just flowed like shit. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? I thought he was with the Lynch Mob or some shit with Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? But then he came out with a
I thought he was too.
Yeah, so later on he came out with the tape. That's when I was like, damn, this nigga be cranky. But the next one after that was not, like, nah. I'm like, he going into that. Eminem, like, Eminem can flow, but I can't listen to what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain people, even though you're talented, I can't listen to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing too much preaching and trying. It's too much going on. You know what I'm saying? Give me the raw street shit that I loved from the beginning. They got you here. You know what I'm saying?
He was trying to tell you it's more like this raw street shit. You can evolve. You can get older. You can mature.
I'm not with.
You can't be 45 still talking about.
I'm not with people. I'm not with people preaching.
You can't be 45 still talking about
saying?
gangbanging, dog. You ain't on the corner no more.
That's
you
true.
don't know about the streets out there no more. So you got mature.
That's true.
He wanted to be forgiven for his sins, even though he was wrong. You know? But he had a reason to be mad. His mother didn't want him. Couldn't deal with that. I think he went on one of the reality shows you talking about, where they had him in a group therapy or something, and he broke down crying because his mother didn't want him. And that.
I ain't never seen that.
Yeah,
he was
broke down. Everybody fucked him on that.
And then he was talking to his son about his mother. Anaya, Here's Your Life, whatever.
I think that was on.
And the other one was
his girl was on the joint. I think it was Boot Camp.
Yeah,
Mer's Boot Camp.
Yeah.
Was he on Mer's Boot Camp?
It was something like that. It was like where they had group therapy. Yeah, he was in another one where Anaya Changed My Life with his son. His son was like, "You cheated on my mother."
You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to the children in the system not getting the help they need. He had issues and nobody gave him a way out. So he took to the cocaine to get out of it.
And then this is where the system fucks you up. Okay, the system, the court system, whatever, they keep slapping him with child support, right? They know who he is. They know his situation. Why not offer him a fucking program to clean his act? They don't do that. They'll sit there, slap you with child support. Then the child support hit for one of the baby mother from Maryland, from here. It was $1.5 million. What?
Damn, can't be.
And the judge threw that shit out immediately.
I mean, he was on Belly. He was on Romeo, Must Die. He was on Exit Wounds. He was on Cradle to the Grave, and Last Hour. So he had some stash somewhere, man.
He had to have something.
Wait, with 17 kids.
Jeez, every time you say that number.
That's like putting salt in the wound.
17 kids. Just think about that. And
like,
he went to jail, and his career died after like 05, and you ain't hear nothing after that.
Like, it ain't no way you can go and do it. That's just a lot of people, you know? You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of miles.
All of them thinking they deserve $1 million for each child. So there you go. You do the math on that.
No.
Damn.
She deserves, she want $1 million.
See, that's where me and Real different. I'm not with that just give people money shit. Like, why? Just because I fucked your mom? Like, You don't get money because of that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's your kids, but
No, you talking about giving you all your like.
Oh, when you die, yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, like no, yo.
Why not give them a head start?
This is an example right there, yo. Like no, yo.
How you think the other races get along? How you think Jews move up so quickly? How you think the Asians move up? How you think the Anglo-Saxons move up? They pass that wealth down. If you're not passing it down, you put your kids at a disadvantage.
No, you not.
How you figure?
It's
Which
nothing,
should have been a lot easier for you if you started out with something?
it's nothing wrong with being poor, dog. It builds character.
Fuck that character. Tell Ralph, fuck that character.
It builds character, you know what I'm saying?
Eat motherfucking hot dogs and noodles and all that shit, man.
Be
Fuck
poor.
that shit, man.
I want my kid to be poor at least once time for their lifetime. So be poor, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You be poor when you going to college. There you go. That's
Like if I was to give motherfucker my kids all my money, like if I was a billionaire, like if I was Jay-Z and them, I should be funneling money to so many different things to give people shit. And just I won't die with this money, you know. I won't be trying to be a billionaire like birthday party dude, his wife a billionaire, the niece a billionaire, the sister a billionaire, the auntie a billionaire. It's like everybody a fucking billionaire. You hoarding money, motherfuckers.
And then where that money goes?
But you're gonna stand back and act like y'all can't do nothing. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? And one family there. Everybody a billionaire, dog. You got the little bitch, the little sister a billionaire, Kardashian hoe. You got the older hoe, she about to be a billionaire. Then you got the birthday party boy, about to leave. They broke up, but he's still family, got kids there. He's a fucking billionaire. 3 billionaires in one family. And we talking about Trump? There's only one of them in his fucking family. Think about that for a minute. 3 billionaires.
And the other thing is,
Fuck out of here.
once you pass your wealth to your kids, how would you know if they're going to run your business the way you're supposed to be run?
Then you fail.
Nah, you didn't, young, because people are
If
assholes.
if your kid can't make it when you gone, then you failed as a parent.
One thing that's gonna happen is by y'all being in so much money, he gonna be a nigga with his ass up, like thinking he need everything.
You have to teach him otherwise.
He gonna think he need everything on a silver platter. First of all, he gonna think he need everything flashy.
Like
you got to go to all the parties.
That's like Kurt Franklin's son.
Fuck out of here, young.
I think he feel like
What I'm gonna need you to do is live poor, motherfucker. Then talk to me. I
Fucked up.
don't give a fuck about son, daughter, none of that. You don't just get billions just because I fuck mom.
So they live off.
It ain't that simple, nigga.
Live off of Spanish.
Let's struggle a little bit, nigga. It builds character. You know what I'm saying? It helps you understand people. You know what I'm saying? Now, it shows you the grind, the grit of people what people go through in life. You know what I'm saying? Once you poor, I think that sets the dynamic for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? You want to help from that point on. You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense.
You're trying to a person that want to help. So now when you got billions, you helping people with their billions. Like me, I don't want to sit on a pillow of billions of dollars. I want to pass this shit out. Like, nigga, what you need? Let's set up a center here and a center there. Let's make sure we don't need a white man for nothing. That would be my objective. I don't need that much fucking money.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You make a good point, but I know some people that I grew up with that had no money, and then I go to a store on Benton Road or something, and they on the corner asking for change. Like, I just seen you. You had all this. You had house. You got driving this. The next thing you know, boom, reality hit. You broke, and you on the corner store. Been a road asking for change.
That's crazy.
Ask you said, do I know you from somewhere? Yeah. I remember you had such and such. You used to have jewelry. You used to have car. Damn, what happened?
Hey, get it fast, lose it fast.
Pretty much.
Live life in the fast lane.
I mean,
That's
that
what
shit,
he did.
it goes. Yeah, it goes.
It's gonna go. The faster you make it, the faster you gonna spend it. But you on rabbit tripping. Nobody wants to start from behind.
Why not?
Because everybody ain't built for that. That's why you see a lot of mental diseses.
That's why you
see a lot of people killing themselves.
No.
That's what I'm
Man,
saying.
you really know how it is to be depressed. You got 3 kids. You sit in a 2-bedroom house and you just looking like ain't no way out. You stuck in a circle.
Work.
You gotta work. Your work don't pay your bills. And then if you got a shitty baby father or a husband that ain't dead, you really up.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
You really up a motherfucking creek then.
That's what I'm saying.
You contemplating yourself.
I'm not giving nothing. I'm not gonna sit and bust my ass.
So you would see
and
your
then
kids
all the fucking money I made, just give it to you. Just because I fuck moms, just give it to you. Just here. You ain't gotta work. You ain't gotta do a damn thing. Just do that. Here. You run everything. No, nigga.
The problem with
That's just me.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you, just because I'm a beating, I'm not giving you shit. You gonna work. I don't give a fuck if you got to be poor. To me, that builds character. It teaches you how to be a person.
So you don't believe in the theory that
It's not gonna hurt you. Being poor is not gonna hurt you.
But
So
see,
you don't
here's the
believe
thing though. You gotta think about it. He got 17 kids. So
It's not gonna hurt you being
you
poor.
got a certain amount of money to spread
I've done it.
around.
I've done it for 40 years. It's easy.
You got a certain amount of money to spread around.
It's an easy thing to
you
do.
know that? So you want your kid to sit in the shelter?
Nigga,
You want your kid to sit in the
one
shelter
thing,
mad as a motherfucker?
that's not poor.
That's poor as a motherfucker.
No,
When somebody tell you gotta get out at 7 in the morning,
no,
you can't come in at 7
no.
at night. That's the poorest thing in the world, man.
So it's not a whole bunch of people in the shelters. So that's not poor.
True, that's true.
We talking about
You got a lot of
poor.
pride, they sleep on the street.
Poor is working 2 jobs and you living in projects and working in these, living in these ghetto ass joints,
Oh,
ran down ass
so
joints.
You want to be poor now?
You ain't got no money.
Poverty, son.
Right? No bank account,
Public house.
none of that. Working at these jobs is firing you tomorrow. You gotta go to another one. That type shit.
There you go. That's what you want for them.
I need you to go through that, motherfucker.
Why?
Fuck wrong with you.
Why?
Fuck wrong, because I did. Fuck wrong.
Because you did.
Hey, it's no need for you to just slide through
So
on
you
some
want your son to go to
skates.
jail too then?
To slide through some
Nah,
skates.
you want your son to go to jail?
Jail ain't got nothing to do with it.
No, I'm just saying. Since
Showing
he got to go through everything you went through, he got to
No,
go
you
to jail
don't.
too.
You gotta go through
He
work
got to take
effort.
6 hot ones too.
You need work effort.
So you
Know what
want
I'm
him to
saying?
follow your
Fuck that.
pitfalls. Why not give him a head start so he can avoid all that shit?
No, you don't need no head
You
start.
don't need no
No.
hot ones.
You don't
Jails
need.
don't need to be in jail.
You don't need no head
You
start
know
either.
what I'm saying? Yeah, why not?
No, because you need to work, motherfucker.
So you wouldn't pay for a school?
No.
Why not?
Why they gonna pay for that shit?
Why not let him just go to school and get his education?
To me, once you 25, then I got a good gauge on what kind of child you are and what kind of person you about to be.
Hell, dog.
Then I gotta invest in what you've been working on.
Hey, look,
You know what I'm saying? Not me just giving you shit.
I'm just pulled
By
up.
25, you should have been working on something by now. You ain't got nothing working on what you got. You know what I'm saying?
I'm working on this Xbox.
You ain't trying to be something by now?
Nah,
Right or wrong?
I'm working on this Xbox right here.
Jay, do you got something in the works? What you want to be, son? You're 24. You about to be 25. What you working on? What you got
I'm trying to
going
be a
on?
rapper, Dad.
Who you want to be?
I want to be a rapper, Dad.
And then whatever that is,
I wanna
I'm
be a
contributing
basketball
to
player.
that now. Not you just got a handful of shit because you born. No, nigga. Fuck you.
I just pulled up DMX
People don't
Network.
just because people motherfuckers born with you, they don't mean they give a fuck about you. You can have a son and daughter that don't give a fuck about you. You give them all these fucking money. For nothing. Your legacy, I can be like now, I own a barbershop. My legacy could be fucking haircuts specialty, right? And my shops, I got shops from here to LA. You think I'm just gonna hand it to the kids who gives a fuck about hair? And my company be gone 2 years from now? No, I'm gonna give it to whoever been working with me all this time, and I know they're gonna run this company where it's gonna be here in the future.
Dang, so
So you
you
talking
ain't
about-
So if my child wasn't involved in all this time, getting
that means you
that
have-
person involved and wanting to know the business and none of that,
That means
can give
you-
a fuck about it?
that means
No,
you- that
it's
means-
not yours.
That means you pass it to your wife.
Not the kids though. That's
If you're
a
white.
different topic. That's a different topic.
But I did pull up DMX Network.
It can't be that much.
It's nothing. Matter of fact, he's negative 1 million.
How you gonna be negative?
I have
How you gonna be negative?
it's a couple of them.
Wait, back up. How
bank loan with a child support?
How do you even be negative, young? How you do that?
Bank loan, child support.
Bank loans, child support. He lost 3 houses.
Oh,
They were all,
young,
with, all
still.
3 of them went to foreclosure.
Still, man.
He lost a lot of money. And, you know, he ain't been doing no shows. He been doing an album. He did an album, but it don't make no money. But because of his death, of course his death is going to worth more than what he was when he was alive, where you got people bumping his shit in the street.
You best believe it.
On Spotify or Tidal, whatever your streaming services is. Them kids will get something.
Then
He failed the plan. You got 17 kids. He should have been on the grind harder than what he was.
you can't grind for that.
You can grind for that.
There's no
He
grind.
could have did shows. He could have gotten in shape, but he had his own demons.
Nigga,
And he couldn't get past it.
it's no grind for 15 kids.
It is.
Let me tell you that, man.
It's a grind for 15.
There's no such
It can be
thing
done.
as a grind for
My
15
granddaddy did.
kids.
He was a bricklayer. It could be done.
So do y'all think
For
that?
15 kids, there's no grind
So
for
do
that.
y'all think he gave up?
Somebody gotta be like, okay, I'll settle for less.
Y'all think he gave up and just died out like this?
No, I think something wrong with his heart or something. He's putting on blood.
Because he was in rehab. You know, like a few years ago.
Yeah.
The whole thing is, man, you know, like everybody said, everybody knew he had an issue. Everybody tried to get him help. Some people did. But he had to take ownership of himself. Yeah, what happened to him fucked them up. But one thing, if you get older, you gotta accept that shit and move on from it.
Let's go on. Let's hear what he had to say. One time he was at the joint. But
One Joe said he in debt for negative 10 million.
huh?
Yeah. One Joe said negative under 1 million.
Damn.
But all I know is he ain't got nothing.
That's another thing, man. He had a big ass house now. Like, man, all my kids saying one house, one mansion. That's it. We all 17 of us gonna be in this motherfucker. Baby mothers, y'all can go do what y'all want to do, but they gonna all be in. That's
See,
it.
everything is not gonna be free for me, man. Like, fuck
That's gonna
that.
be free. Hey, look, this is the roof right here. This roof paid.
I need
for
you to
it.
work. I need you to put in some type of effort. When I see you doing that,
Then you
Then-
raise them right. If your kids ain't got no effort,
For
no
example,
effort,
for
no
example,
hustle, that's
for
it.
example, if your son was busting his ass, like he 21, 22, and he been trying to start this company, he got his little joint, little space, he been working, busting his ass for years and years trying to get his company. That's it. Now you got the green light to flood this youngin' with all types of motherfucking funds. That's me. Not just motherfucking, here you go, you born
All right,
here.
so what if your son is not business minded, he artistic?
No, you gotta do something.
So
Oh, that then.
What if you just like to paint then?
Okay, let's say you want,
I
you like to
understand.
write.
let's say you're an
I
artist,
understand what you're
you
saying.
like to paint, and you make paint.
That you don't
Now
make
you
no
need a
money on.
gallery, right? So if I see you've been working hard at painting, you got paintings all over your fucking house. Like the virtual artists we had on here, DC artists we had, Patrick. Say for example, him. He your son. He's like, nigga, I seen enough from you. Here you go. Blow that thing up you got. You know what I'm saying? Now we doing something. Not just because you're born. I'm not with that, nigga. I'm not with that.
You not with that?
Nah.
You not with that?
Just because you're born now, you inherit shit. Nah. Nah. Even if I was to die, I have my shit stipulations in, that ain't gotta be 30 years old before you touch any of this fucking brain. So to me, by the time you get 30, you have to put in the hustle. You ain't gonna just float around for 30 years, nigga, without busting your ass some type of way.
I'm gonna give you an example. I know somebody who passed away. She gave him money, you know, in a will. All her money went to the son. This nigga goes up and gambles all the money.
See? That type of shit, I can't.
Just do it in the fucking gambling.
I can't
joint.
do it. I can't do it.
So I'm like, okay.
That's because that person didn't give a fuck. That's why. About that business. That's my point. Like, you need somebody, like, if you have a business, there's somebody in that joint that you know, okay, if I get this business to him, he gonna keep it running, or she gonna keep it running the way I got it down. Period. I put my son, my daughter in here, I don't even know if it's gonna be open. It's gonna be chaos, partying. I don't know what's gonna happen after that.
What you mean?
That's literally, you can't give this to this person. Whether it's your son, your daughter, whoever the fuck it is.
All right, then who fault is that?
It doesn't matter. People
Who
are
fault is
people.
that? Own your
People
shit.
are people.
Own your shit.
People are people.
Own
Yo.
your shit.
Some people are just not into that.
If you a guy and your child right, you
Some people don't want to be business owners. No, some
right
people
then.
don't want no touch
That's
of
what I'm
that.
trying to tell you.
So why
you
give them $1
don't
billion?
get that for free.
Why give them all the money that you bust your ass
So
with?
you got more than one, you split it.
What they gonna do with it? Just burn through it then. They ain't got no business mind. They ain't got no future.
Trust
They ain't
me.
got no mind thinking of
Trust
something.
me, if you got $1 billion, your child can't spend it. His grandchild can't spend it.
I
And his
can.
great-grandchild
I can get rid of it.
No, you can't. You go to the strip club every night and you still ain't
I could get rid of $1 billion.
No, you can't.
I can get rid of it.
Unless you give out the whole billion at one time.
I can get rid of that shit.
No, you
In
can't.
fact, that would solve. That would be my dream, nigga. Like I told y'all, my grandma was like the most important person that ever walked this earth, next to my son's mother, right? And I told y'all, her money don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, grandma, right? Money, like was like the last thing. Anything was didn't mean nothing to nobody. right?
I'm gonna like play the horses.
My grandma played. My grandma gambled though.
You said
She played the numbers.
Play them horses.
She did play numbers though.
that kingdom.
Send your ass over that joint with that 50 cent.
No,
Yeah.
A little note saying this.
Got your little note with the numbers
Hey,
on
dog.
it.
I used to be heated, still. You come out with that motherfucker, you fuck a number up, yo. Oh my god.
She like, motherfucker, you can count.
What? And then they tell you for 20 minutes before they leave, look at this list. Look, do you see? You see this number right here? And you be looking like, yeah, man, fuck. Yo, give me the joint, you know what I'm saying? You should ever do that?
But that's like
Oh
my
my
grandmother.
God.
She used to send me the she used to send me to the store for numbers, for her snuff, and her Blue Bull 40 ounce.
Oh, yeah.
She fucked them jumps.
Blue Bulls, oh my god.
Yeah, she was a Blue Bull.
Blue Bull
drinker.
fucked you up.
She was a Blue Bull drinker. She was a Blue Bull drinker. That's a malt liquor, if y'all know.
Never lied. Fuck that.
That's malt liquor. That
Fuck the
shit
blue and the
fuck
red.
you up.
You going down.
But her, it don't phase it.
It don't face you.
Yeah. She'll cuss your ass out though. When she get to flaring up, start to cuss your ass out, you better get out there and goddamn door.
Yeah, best
It's
believe
time
that.
to go outside. Bye. I'll see you later.
Favorite line. Don't walk your fast and you ain't got my cigarette. All right, I'm going to bug this you right here. I'll be back. I got
Nigga, the number, you best believe. I don't remember supposed to do it, but the numbers and the Heinekens had to come in this. Man. Had to bring the Heinekens in the
Heineken
number.
drinker.
Heineken, what?
Yeah, my grandma was a 40 ounce
Straight
fucking
Heineken.
drinker. Oh, gin and Donald Duck juice too.
Well, hold on, what were you talking about? What we got?
You talking about?
Talking about this.
You want a chance to give away $1 billion?
Okay, yeah.
You know you ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? You can try.
Like, yeah, I would get rid of being. Like I said, like I was saying about my grandma, right? Money ain't meant nothing to her, you know. It's like she always, like, if people was out there joint kids, I had so many cousins growing up. I call a cousin because she took people kids in that was a motherfucker. If a motherfucker was drunk out that joint, they'd take the kid in. She'd take him in for a week or something. You know what I'm saying? Or she'd feed just the kids and shit. I just be in that joint, kids be in that joint growing up with us. You know what I'm saying? She feed neighborhoods and shit. It's just like
at that time,
she was a giver. You know what I'm saying? I know if she had $1 billion, she know how to get rid of that joint ASAP. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Give me $1 billion. I know how to touch people, Slim. Because I know I don't need that fucking money.
Damn, dog. Just think about how much $1 million is. You talking about $1 billion?
I can get rid of it,
No, you
dog.
can't, dog.
I guarantee you,
No,
black
you
people,
can't, dog.
if I can do it with the $1 billion, all I can do with this $1 billion, I will do it. The advance black people from our culture, from kids on up, I will advance us, dog. With that $1 billion, I know I can.
No, you can't.
And all I need to take off is $2 million to myself. I will burn the rest of that shit trying to do whatever. Give. We won't need a fucking thing, man.
Yeah, you will.
Fuck out of here.
Then
I have shit for my when my son get 30, he'll get up here and get broke off like 2 million. Fuck that.
I do the same shit white people do, just buy property.
It don't work like that, dog.
Man.
Real estate. Real estate.
Everybody
I mean, that's gonna be automatic because I'm gonna buy real estate to do shit for the kids, to do shit. Spend. Once they come in and be like, Rad, this one call, hey, spend it. Nigga, I got $1 billion. Get rid of it. Fuck wrong.
Well,
The kids need what? Spend.
build
Spend.
school.
Like Bruce's million. You ever seen that movie where motherfucker gave Richard Pryor the money?
Yeah,
Told that
he
nigga,
did.
hurry up, spend that shit.
Yeah, he couldn't do it, right?
You couldn't
I
do
think he did it,
No,
didn't
he
he?
couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it.
But because you can't get.
I can do it.
And it's,
But he only had 24 hours though.
yeah.
That's different. That's different.
And you can't. just
I can
give
get rid of it. I'll get $1 billion. I can get rid of it. I can touch a lot of.
Give niggas $1 million.
I can touch a lot of people. I just told you I don't give. Did I tell you?
You gonna give?
So I'm not gonna walk on your head, dog. Here go $3,500, nigga, because you look smooth. No, nigga.
You gonna give?
I'm gonna go out there. That nigga that been standing out there since I've been seeing him for years and years on that corner with that bag, ask for quarters and all that shit. Or that kid I always see cleaning cars or standing by the pump. Automatically gets. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
People that you already seen put in the work, my nigga. That goes back to what I've been saying from the beginning, right? Like if my son, my daughter, I need to see some work first before I give you a bed. Or if I set your life straight,
Who would they get
I
their
need to
record
see your
from?
work put in.
When your child
If
get
you
their
don't have
record?
none, that's your fault. Simple as that.
You know, kids remember their fathers and their mothers.
Obviously, you seen me. I had to get $1 billion from some kind of way.
All right, then.
So obviously, you don't want to pay attention, or you don't give a fuck, or you like the limelight with the money. Have fun, because you're not gonna spend it my shit, burn it. You're not gonna burn my shit. You're not gonna burn my company that I bust my ass to the ground. For example, the first billionaire black woman ever in hair. She just started her company in hair the whole time. She put her daughter in charge, the first first millionaire black woman in history.
Madam C.J. Walker.
Madam C.J. Walker. Look her up. I know y'all don't get her in Black History, but it's Third Perspective Podcast. You're going to get that.
Even though men was worth a lot more back then.
First millionaire black woman, first millionaire woman, period, ever. And she done it off hot curlers and nappy hair. You know what I'm saying? She passed the fucking, once they announced her the Guinness Book of Records, first black woman to make $1 million, she passed away 3 years later, right? She passed, everything went to her daughter. 2 years after that, she don't own shit. The company gone. Everything she worked up hard for don't exist no more. To this day, if I don't bring it up now, black people don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And she started the hot curler. She invented that. So you mean the hot comb, my nigga?
The fucked up part about
really?
it.
And you don't talk about her?
The fucked up part about it, they ain't gonna give her credit either.
Fuck out of here.
That's like Main Man that made peanut butter.
Now her daughter passed away.
Same thing, light bulb.
For example, if her daughter would have continued that company the way she did, we can be still talking about her now.
Right.
Exactly.
But
so
how you feel?
If she would have passed to somebody else that was in that company, I know it was one of them, that gave a fuck about the company, it'd be still here. Now you see what I'm saying? The person, her son or daughter, just because they're son and daughter don't mean they give a fuck about your money or you.
And the fucked up thing about it, now they piggyback off your ideas to go
spin and do their own shit.
Spin and do your own shit.
So what she did,
today,
for example, C.J. Walker daughter, she took all the fortune and started building nightclubs. So she forgot about the fortune that got her there, right? Nappy hair, black women, nappy hair, hot combs, which her mother invented.
And this is products that you use.
She turns it into a fucking nightclub.
And this is products that you use for everyday basis and beyond.
Oh my God, you still using the shit she invented.
Exactly. But she don't get credit for it.
Literally invented the hot comb. That would started black women permanent hair. Not really permanent, but straightening. Off that, everybody know growing up that comb was on the fucking stove. Right? That joint right there, Shorty invented that joint, and nobody talks about it. She made $1 million. She was the first black woman.
And that's when she don't get credit. And a lot of invention black people that made, they don't get credit for. Light bulb.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of them. Street light.
It's a ton.
Locomotive motors. It's a lot of shit.
Peanut butter. I need to see you working, motherfucker. I need to see some work effort.
None of these products.
So if I was to die before I see your work effort, then I'll put a clause in the joint like, this nigga don't touch shit till he's 30. Fuck him. Or her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then 30, by the time you're 30, you don't work to do something, nigga. You ain't just floor around for 30 years and you don't know you get money. Even shit, nigga. You living life now. You got about kids, you got family, you invented something or something, you got a store or something, you got something going on that when you hit 30 and that money hit your ass, it's gonna be a meaning for something, nigga. Not you just living life like, nigga, I was born to him.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
So another question for you.
Fuck you.
At what age do you know what you want to be?
You really never know. I never knew what I wanted. I still don't know what the fuck I want to be.
How can you put stipulations on them to know what they want to do?
It ain't knowing what you want to do. Do you get what I'm saying, Jay? Not know what you want to do. Have a work effort. I don't give a fuck what that's a failure.
You gotta try something. What if you don't want everything you just named? You don't want to do, or she don't want to do.
It's something
you
everybody
can't
do.
Them for not knowing where they want to go.
Everybody do something. Everybody got a passion for something.
How you gonna know what you good at until you?
Okay, you don't deserve no bread. If you ain't got no passion for nothing, that's my point. You don't deserve no fucking money for do what? They gonna party with? Cause you have no passion. So your passion will be partying then. So therefore, no money for you.
No money for you.
No suit for you. No money for you.
So you want your kids to see outside the United States of America? You want to travel? You don't want to take
on your own dime, nigga? Not with mine.
Dime?
Not what I wouldn't pour and bust my ass with. You gonna go party with? No, nigga, work for it.
So you don't get them a car. At 16?
Fuck wrong with you?
You gonna buy nice little Kia at 16.
I guarantee you, by 30, you're gonna need that bread.
You fucking
Hey, by the time they hurt or him of 30 years old, that money gonna hit his ass like, oh shit, I love daddy. You know, up to then they probably hated me. Hey, Mama, like, that motherfucker ain't let me shit. Fuck that nigga, I gotta work. That's what I want you to do, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bust your ass. And whatever that is, when you get 30, that's gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? Get over the hook or own whatever it is you in love with now. You know what I'm saying? For example, if you was a podcast, you know what I'm saying? You probably bust your ass all the time. You probably doing it for 5 years or something. And by the time you hit 30, all of a sudden something hit your bank account like, that's from daddy. You know what I'm saying? $1 million. Like, oh, what the fuck? You can elevate your podcast. You know what I'm saying? No? Not just sitting at home playing, drinking, and trying to fuck the next bitch. I'm not paying for that.
Why
No.
not? Why not?
No. Or the next girl for, you know what I'm saying? The other way. You know what I'm saying?
So you be dead and gone, and basically
I'm not dead. You spending, having partying with my bread, nigga.
That means you dead and gone. And you
I bust
still,
my ass.
You still
You know,
tricking.
I went through a lot, nigga.
Man,
You know?
what did you do it for? You did it for
Fuck
you?
that.
Or you did it for your kids?
No, for me, yeah.
You did it for
Fuck
you?
wrong with
Your
you?
money's tricking.
That was real
Definitely for me.
Damn, that's real,
Fuck
real
wrong with
stuff.
Because if it don't be for me, it's nothing to give to them. Fuck wrong with you? Got to start with me, my nigga. Then I make the decisions from there. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't give you shit for nothing. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you work. You know, that's what I want to see. I want to see your work effort. Then we got something going. Now I can give you whatever.
But I noticed everything you said, you ain't teaching them money literacy. You don't teach them the value of credit. You don't teach them the value of money.
Man, I don't even believe in all that shit. For real.
See, that's what I'm saying. Therefore, already.
I'm not one of them niggas gonna always click on.
outside you inventing something that's going to
See,
big.
I'm not one of them niggas that always clicking on some shit trying to see some fucking arbitrary credit number.
Nigga, you ain't basically
And then credit joints is basically like swimming for real, nigga. It's gonna dip and dive on your ass no matter what the fuck you do. You can watch it all you want. It's gonna dip. Your ass gonna have to grind for some water for a minute and bring your ass back up. Every time, I don't give a fuck if you watch it or not. It's gonna happen, nigga. So everybody that watching their credit know what I'm talking about. That shit dip and dive no matter what. How hard you try to do this shit.
You mentioned my whole point.
You know what I'm saying? And then at the end, I'm not no credit type nigga. I don't want no credit. You know what I'm saying? I pay for shit.
That's you. Your kids might
I don't want no credit.
How you think they can start a business up? They score high enough. They
So I don't even waste my time in life trying to up my credit score. Fuck that credit score. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get it up, it ain't gonna stay there, nigga. It's gonna dip back down. You have to work hard again. It's gonna dip back down. You want to do it again. Fuck that. Live your life, nigga. Don't be looking at that
My
bullshit.
man got a lot of excuses right here.
I don't pay no attention to that shit.
My man got a lot of excuses.
You know what I'm
why he
saying?
ain't financially sick. Are you financially? You know what you're doing, though?
I don't pay no attention to that
You know how to balance
bullshit.
a checkbook?
I don't do none of that.
Do you know how to balance a checkbook?
I know how to take the money out of my sock and take it to the bank. ASAP. You know what I'm saying?
At least you honest.
Take that shit out of my sock, out the mattress.
You gotta
ASAP.
help them, dog. Don't let them make all that dumb shit like we did, put TVs and cars and all that. You be doing other shit with your money.
No.
You gotta teach them that. That's
I'm
what
not
all
giving
them
you
are.
that. No, that should be you. That's an automatic person.
Why let them fall in that pit hole when you can say, "Look, son, come in, man."
No.
Oh, so you ain't educated.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
You want experience.
I'm gonna teach you how to work hard. Now, some people don't want to listen to you when you tell them to work hard. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't no rich
I'm
man.
not forcing working hard on you. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was growing up, my grandma used to make me vacuum, right? You think it's some simple shit, right? But I was like 9, 10, and I'm thinking this shit clean, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. I'm outside playing my marbles and shit in the dirt, making mud pies. And grandma say, "Hey, get in here." I'm like, "Huh? You ain't finished vacuum." I'm like, "No, what do you mean? I clean." You know what I'm saying? I'm 10, 11. I'm running in. Like, grandma, I vacuum like a motherfucker. I clean everything. You can see the lines in the back. You see what I'm saying? You know the lines in the front. Grandma, you see? Oh, come here, son. And sure enough, she would take me to spots that's fucked all up. You see what I'm saying?
Behind the couch,
All over the fucking place.
under the rug.
Everywhere, nigga. And I'm looking like, damn, you're right. You know what I'm saying?
I did it that one time.
And what that did as a young person was show me work ethic, my nigga. It showed me how to get this shit right the first time. It's some simple shit, but it works. You know what I'm saying?
Because once
It-
you go
it
back
makes
and
you-
do it, it's gonna be a long
It makes you say,
time.
no, let me make sure, because grandma gonna look behind that. You know what I'm saying? So that carries on for the rest of your life.
My grandma used to do that too. Had to move the cow,
Oh, my nigga.
lift the table.
I used to thought the gym was clean.
move the table.
Like, goddamn, it's
all
clean,
that.
bro.
move the rug, back running the rug.
Trying to tell real, man. You got it's work effort. And some people be like, fuck that, man. I'm gonna hurry up and do this shit again and just fuck it. Some people absorb that, you know what I'm saying? And at the end, when they get 17, 18, it didn't absorb it. That's on you, my nigga. I'm not handing you all my bread to party with, motherfucker. I told you we was growing up what to do here. You ain't listen. Have fun. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Once you die, your money tricky.
Do you? I want you to live poor. You have to live poor in life. I think. This is my opinion. You have to live a poor life. At least once in a dip in your life, you have to be poor for you to understand people in general. Period. I think everybody should live poor. Fuck that. At least once. It's fun too. Like my grandma always say, you don't have to be wealthy to live. You don't have to be wealthy to be rich in life. No, you're gonna have fun. Like we ain't have shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't have shit. It was fun to me. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto life was fun. To anybody living in the ghetto, this shit was fun to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was a fun life. We was just poor. You know what I'm saying? We was eating motherfucking pigs' feet. You know what I'm saying? You know, chitlins. You know, and the greens. But we live in shit, black and white TVs and shit. We didn't give a fuck. It was fun. We was still having cookouts, nigga. We didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Back in the days when you eat your food.
We live life, dog.
And you skip the vegetables.
And everybody in the neighborhood.
Get off that table before you eat the vegetables.
Everybody around the neighborhood was having fun too. Living life, dog.
And
even though
it took a village.
Even though everybody didn't know we was poor. We were poor.
I know some of them that had shit.
And I guarantee it builds character, my nigga. Everybody that lived a poor life have character. They have this thing in them. They have this soul. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was to put Trump in Southeast for 1 year, it would change his whole dynamic. I think he'd be dead by the time he really get it. But his son and them will understand life if they was to be poor, my nigga. Live in Southeast. Live in projects in New York somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Just for a year. Just get a feel. Because one thing gonna happen to the people, they're gonna get to know people and get to know that poor people are just normal, just they are. In fact, they're gonna get to know so many poor people, they're gonna like some of them. You see what I'm saying, dog? You feel me? And they're gonna understand life is no different, even though you're poor or not. That's how I know life is. It's no different, man. I don't think a nigga that's sitting in a mansion right now living life different from us. They watching the same shit on TV. They still going through the same shit with their girl arguing about dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Or the girls making up arguments. You know girls how they like to pitch shit because they like to pick a bone with your dumb ass. Most niggas fall into that trap. You know what I'm saying? And get to arguing back and forth. It happens in billionaire houses too. You gotta get up and get the broom. It happens in billionaire houses too. They get the broom, get that shit up. They just waste. Everything is the fucking same to me. They just doing this shit in high class shit. You know?
Hey, so you said ain't nothing wrong with being poor.
What
nothing wrong with being a slave either, right?
I ain't got nothing wrong with being poor. Being poor and being a slave are two different things.
How you figure? Both of them ain't got shit.
Because being poor is just a way of life. Being slave, you was forced into that life.
That way you saying that they want to stay that way, right?
Nah.
Basically, that keep you poor for a reason.
You can work out of being poor.
No, you can't.
That's
the lie they tell you.
What do you mean, my nigga?
You ain't working out of the way you're getting poor.
Okay, to put aside.
Ain't one millionaire with 2 jobs.
Put aside giving.
Put
aside your mother and them just giving you the fucking money like you do. You know what I'm saying? You get out here.
Leaving it for them.
No, it's the same.
No, it's a big difference. It's a big difference.
Like if
I'm giving you a head start.
All right. If you my father, right, and I'm your son, I know for a fact if I hold up long enough, there's some money coming from somewhere from your ass, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gonna take care of me.
True. I can die knowing I gave you a head start. Now what you do with it is on you. But you had that head start.
Now, to me and you,
mind you, I did not get that head start. So I said for the next generation, I'm gonna break the curse. I'm gonna give you what I need to get.
Okay, that's cool. That's
so
cool.
I'm gonna leave you with a start. Now, if you want to pay the house off, or you want to start a business, whatever you do with it, you had that opportunity. Oh, so you can't be out there saying, "Oh, well, man, I didn't get that." I always say that, I'm like, yeah, ain't nobody.
So
I thought I was zero.
So you would just give your kid money just to go get a car and a house.
First of all, he would get it for the life insurance policy. When I die, all money in my account and my life insurance policy go to him.
So you give
If I
them
gotta
money
split it, then
just for cars and houses and materials.
Look, just imagine if you ain't got to worry about where you live at. You got a house paid for and you can chill.
That's what you want to do then, right?
That's a strike right there.
Okay.
That'll make your life like 10 times better right there, right?
Okay.
And not just that. I mean, like you said, now if you got a dream and you want to be like an artist or you want to start a team or something, there you go. That's a little nesting money.
Okay.
You might got to build it up. But the whole point is, and you're missing my whole point.
Okay.
Opportunity. And
Where
that's what you're
is?
not giving them.
Let me ask you something.
And then
Let me
you
ask you-
teach them how to get alone. You ain't teach them how to do nothing.
Let me ask you something. Okay. Let me think of a being. Michael Jordan's sons. What are they doing?
I know. I work for him.
One
How many
of
is it?
them doing IT.
Michael Jordan's son. Now Michael Jordan is a billion. One of the first billionaires black people to ever live.
They suck playing basketball.
Now, what are their kids doing?
I don't know. I don't deal into his life.
Now you see what I'm saying?
Why do I care?
What do you mean? That it makes
But
my point.
I bet when he died, the percentage going to him and his other brother.
But they're alive
And
now,
his twins.
and you can't tell me what the hell they eat. Neither one of them can do, right?
Why
And the
care
Pops
about his
is a billionaire, right?
kids? Okay.
So obviously, if it was up to you, you just give him the money. You just give him money to splurge on this bitch.
Yeah, he got 4 kids. He got split up 4 ways.
I doubt he
And-
gave him money to splurge.
Why they splurging? He giving them a chance to do what they want to do with it. If your kid, if I'm your father and I didn't raise you enough to know that, hey, this is a stepping stone for you to get to where you need to be at in life, then I failed.
That's not no stepping stone.
It is a stepping stone.
That's giving him the whole bridge and the hand.
No.
You
That's
giving him a
giving
limo.
opportunity,
It's
but
no
they ain't
step.
got- So you want your son to work a dead-end job for 20 years when he ain't got to?
It's no.
Why torture him like that?
You're not-
Why you want him to go to work angry every day?
You're not
Why you
giving.
want him unhappy?
You're not
You
giving
giving
him.
him happiness. Now what he do with it is on him.
That's not a
If you
stepping
raise
stone.
them right, you ain't got to worry about nothing. If you raise your kids right, you can trust that, believe it. I'm gonna leave y'all all this bread. Y'all gonna know what the fuck to do. Now if you don't, or you backed off like, yeah, well y'all know it's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this bread coming. Y'all don't want to learn how to make it and keep it going. That's on y'all. They gotta have to live with that.
So you think a stepping stone is just giving the people money then?
Opportunity. The
That's
money
not-
is an opportunity.
Okay, that's an opportunity. Just giving them money. That's
Yeah,
opportunity and stepping stone.
opportunity to not have to work a 9 to 5 that you hate and hate getting up in the morning. Contemplate suicide. How you know what go through your kid's head?
It builds character.
No, it don't. It'll break you. If you ain't
That
strong
builds
enough for that
character,
shit,
my
it'll
nigga.
break you, young. Then they
Man,
gonna resent you. You gonna spit on your grave.
that builds
and
character.
fuck you,
man.
and it's gonna, your memory, you're non-existent in the family.
That builds character.
Nah, dog. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It's gonna build hate, man.
We grew up with parents that worked 30 years at the same spot.
And I don't want that.
Okay,
I don't want my kids to
hold
do that.
on. But I'm trying to give you an example of everybody was happy.
They did what they had to do, so you could do what you
No.
want to do.
No.
He owns a business.
No.
Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, owns.
And your mentality was wrong with the black community too. I'm glad he brought this up.
Hold on, what?
Because your mentality was wrong with the black community. A
Hold
lot
on,
of
what?
people would sit in the house like, fuck my kids. I get that tax money. I don't think about putting a little bit aside for Johnny or Jimmy. I'm gonna spend it all out. I gotta eat lobsters and shit. Instead of putting 50 or something in an account for them, let it matriculate over the time being. You don't do none of that.
What?
Nah, you gotta spend it on yourself. You gotta be fresh.
Hold on, what?
That's their problem. That's all I hear. Like the parents who fuck their kids' credit up, putting credit cards in their name.
What just
That ain't my
happened?
problem. That's what you. That's your mentality right there. That's how
Hold
you
on,
think.
wait, what?
That's how you think. Fuck my kids. That's their problem.
No,
So
no.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
No, I'm not no motherfucker that just give.
I understand
You
that, but you're
for
a take
nothing.
though.
At
So if
all.
your kid made it and he made it before you, would you ask him for something?
What you mean?
Would you expect him to look out for his
I
father?
wouldn't give a fuck. I would live the rest of my life poor. I don't
So you're
care.
trying to make it big. You
I've
got
done
$1 million. You don't expect your son to look out for his father.
I don't live my life poor. I don't make it.
You don't expect your son to look out for his father.
I wouldn't care.
I would. He better.
I wouldn't even care.
Why not?
I wouldn't give a fuck.
So you let him put you in a 60-minute home.
If my son,
So he ain't gonna get you private care, none of that. He gonna put you in that 60
these
minute home.
motherfuckers
Where
gonna do that
you
anyway,
gonna
dog.
be bed spots on you, all that good shit.
Your kids gonna do that anyway.
No, he not.
Trust
No, he not.
me. Niggas don't give a fuck. I'm really trying to tell you.
I ain't do that to my mother, and he gonna do that to me. Hey,
I've been trying to tell him that.
Hey, to the end.
They gonna take your billions of dollars and
Nah,
stick
I
your
ain't
ass in the
doing that.
home and disappear your
Nah,
motherfucking
I
ass and go to
Nah,
London.
fucked up.
What's wrong with you? Fuck wrong with you, huh?
And then they doing some shit like that. Trust and believe that life is on party will be changed.
No.
Hey, the moment I hit the home, hey, they don't go to him. It's going to the other one now. Hey, you want
And then you say the life choice
I
will
will
be changed.
change that motherfucker.
You
real
can't
quick.
change it dead.
Nah, he fucked up. He put me in there. So I can call and kind of cancel that and change that real quick.
You can't change it dead, man.
I leave it to a foundation or something. I'm like, all right, I got you. You think it's great? You put pops in a 60-minute, the worst home out in? When they don't roll me over, I got bed spots and shit? Okay.
Well, think about that. What you want to...
You get nothing. Now you don't get nothing. Now I'm being spiteful. You don't get that stuff.
Okay, so what you expecting then? What you want?
Basically,
I'm expecting to teach them how to manage.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this clear. Okay. As old people, what you expect as you grow old? What you expecting to be done? Okay, what you want your kid to do?
Be happy.
If you in your 70s and you're in a wheelchair, you
70s. I mean, he in his 40s.
Okay, what you want him to do?
So I understand it, you know what I'm saying? I go into a assisted living program where I can leave out and come in, you know what I'm saying? But it depends on how bad I am. Like if I'm fucked up and I can't walk and all that, then I understand you put me in an immediate care. But if I got bread, I'm gonna take care of that myself. I ain't even gonna go like that. I'm like, yo, I want to be in the best facility, and I need you to check on me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure these motherfuckers are doing their job. But that's how it depends on how bad I am. But if I can move around and shit, I'm staying in my house on my 81.
But you gotta realize once you that age, like motherfuckers gonna leave this, man.
I don't mind that. I want you to come check up on me. You know what I'm
You
saying?
understand that, Jay?
Yeah, you got people that
And then they gonna have your ass go out like Willie Lump.
You're gonna be left there, dog.
No.
I mean, people might love you, maybe, and then they might do. They ain't gonna give a fuck. They're gonna be in their 30s and their 20s. They gonna be trying to do shit. They ain't be trying to sit around you.
Right? I mean, they ain't gotta sit around me. I ain't gotta be in their house. I'm just saying to check up on them.
All I need is a place where I got a computer and a chair, and I got a fucking what's that thing? A mouse thing, and I can click. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna click all the way till I die.
How you know you ain't got bad arthritis?
That's
bro?
my future.
You might got bad arthritis.
You can do that
You
with.
can't do that.
I already got arthritis. You know what I'm saying?
see,
From fucking
you
with the
got bad
hands,
arthritis, you can't even do that shit.
from bust my ass, from hard work all my life, my hands, my nigga.
See, so you want that for your kid?
A little bit, yeah, they need it.
No, why?
Listen to me, man. It builds character. You know what I'm saying?
It does build character.
It do.
It's not a one set fit all.
You tell me one
start
big.
the hood, make it to the real life.
You tell me one being there that give a fuck. And then I say, okay.
I don't think billionaires get
None.
Man, they groom their kids from the time they born and take over when they gone.
To be a billionaire,
That's what you're supposed
you
to
got
They
to.
groom them. Everybody, the princes, the princesses, since they come out the womb, they know they gonna get this money. So they groom them how to deal with it, how to manage it, how to manipulate people like Rick, how to manipulate people like Jay. You know what I'm saying?
So what
They keep going
about
up.
like you said princesses and you know
Yeah, from the moment they
what
born, they
about
got
Prince
money.
Harry? Because you know Phillips died.
He wasn't a prince. He was a prince, but he wasn't the prince.
Prince, right?
So he went in as legit. Now the other one had died. He could have stepped in, but that didn't happen. And he ain't gonna kill his brother, so that's what's up. But he wasn't the chosen one, so he was under the chosen one. He was the spared. So spared, you can do what the fuck you want. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? They don't need you unless it's time of war. And that shit for show now. It ain't even like it was back then. It was such a high rate, turnover and death and all that. You don't need that. I think all monarchy should be done for real, bro.
Queen Elizabeth
Yeah,
was way
but-
up there.
And I'm just saying, if you got a son and you know you got money, that's different if you building it and he see you
Hold
building it.
on. That's a prime example. That king, queen shit over in London and all that shit. That's you. Like,
Because you know Prince Philip just passed.
what's the
away.
nigga that came here don't give a fuck about that shit?
Harry.
For example. That's a prime example right there. Nigga, some people just don't give a fuck about the life that you like and shit and the shit that you like to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. Just because they your kid don't mean they gotta like that shit.
That's because he want to live the simple life. Like it's not
We
even
don't.
that.
That's
Somebody.
why he was mad. He wanted the same shit that his brother got. He was mad when he didn't get it. He felt he was
Now you
slow.
gotta remember he had a black wife and a kid coming.
He
That
chose
was a
his
problem.
And he
path.
also
That's what I'm
said.
saying.
He also said something about Princess Diana's death too.
He went where his mother left him money. So he already had a nest egg.
Yeah.
He knew he
But-
did. He couldn't
He
find
had
out
an
what was in it.
opinion about that.
Most billionaires don't do nothing but hoard money. That's how they end up billionaires. You gotta hoard that shit. So if you hoard, you don't give a fuck. All right. I don't give. You can't tell me you care if you hoarding trying to get to $1 billion. You got one family, the Kardashians, but everybody's trying to reach $1 billion. Like it's a thing for them. It's a thing that they. Oh, you got $1 billion? I'm gonna try to get $1 billion this year. Like
They make products.
how much money do you fucking need? Don't then turn around, get on TV, and start screaming about the black people this and that. No, cause y'all got plenty of money. Y'all can take care of most of this shit. Y'all damn self for real. Y'all ain't collaborate with no damn body. Y'all collaborate with yourselves. So stop.
You need to really learn how money works, though.
Come on, man.
It's simple class, dog.
Now,
don't do it on Facebook.
Rest in peace, DMX. They got us on this topic. I don't want to go too far before we let that know. That rest in peace, DMX. We appreciate you a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? You know.
If you got 17 kids out there, you need to be financially.
That's
stable.
what got us on this topic.
You know
This is 17 kids.
Yeah. Like I said, you need to be financially stable.
That sounds much
Train them
better.
up. You know what I'm saying? Give them a good school. Tell them that they gotta know what they're doing with money. Show them. If you don't know, y'all learn together. You know what I'm saying? But don't be like my man Rabbit right here. Just out here not knowing nothing about money.
Nah, I'm not
All
getting
you
you
do is
shit.
pull out his sock and say, "Yeah, I got 20 on 4."
I'm that money in the sock nigga. I'm still stuck in that motherfucking when I was selling yay out this bitch. Everything hits the sock ASAP. Then I'm just getting around with the bank shit. I don't like banks. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like an intermediary with my money. I don't like money. I don't like people touching my money.
But if you learn how to work that system, then you wouldn't feel so out of place. You feel out of touch because you don't know nothing about it.
I don't like it.
If you immerse yourself in it,
don't like it.
You're gonna be good, dog.
Don't like it.
You quick on the uptake. It's hard to get over on you. So if you go in there with the knowledge behind you, and throw a little bit of that street shit up in there.
I don't like nobody touching my bread.
Like
that's why I ain't like direct deposit and all that shit when I was working.
Why not?
I hated that shit.
Who got time to keep paying $8?
Like I don't want nobody touch my money first. You know what I'm saying? Like hand me my shit.
But you want to pay the Korean extra $8 to get your money.
I used to hate just busting my ass, man. Busting my ass and busting my ass, man. For a check that come on like Friday or some shit.
You want your kid
fuck out. Yeah, nigga, what's wrong with you?
You want your kid to slang trees at the
yeah. I need you to
do shit like that.
I need you to work at Burger King. I need you to work at motherfucking. I need you.
You want to dodge and shit. You want to dodge getting fined.
I need you to work at a cleaners or some shit. I need you to lay bricks. I did that shit too. I laid bricks.
It's your job as a.
I need you to lay bricks. I need you to go to computer science class. I went there. I should have stayed in that fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Now you talking like a man.
You should. I need you to do all that, nigga.
Yeah,
fuck that. Don't just come to me with your hand out just because I fuck moms. Because that's not enough for me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could be a father and be like, yo, I'm going to teach you how to make this money, son.
Nah.
Come here.
Fuck that. Some niggas just don't care. You don't understand. Some people don't take heed to shit. Like, you can't watch a father bust his ass every day and hustle, and you don't get it.
Hey, look, I know I did my part, and at the end of the night,
so,
I'm going to sleep good.
When you get 12, 13, I'm not, 15, 16, I'm not going to hand you a free ride to fucking be the best nigga in school with the best ride and all that shit, going to colleges,
all that dumb shit right there.
Living good, nigga. You ain't worked a piece of nothing. You ain't even been fired before? Fuck you. Fuck wrong with you? You better do some work, nigga.
You hate on your own.
Yeah, nigga. All you did was be born. All you did was be born. No.
Say you never been fired before.
All you did was be born.
Yep, born by you.
I had somebody say you was terminated. I stayed and looked at that bitch for 20 minutes. Like, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck wrong with y'all. He got to taste some of that. She got to taste some of that, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all.
Right.
Fuck wrong with y'all.
I'm on that stage right now. I got a 14-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on that stage right now. I'm trying to get her to teach her for the value of $1. So, she wants them Jordans, I have to earn that shit now. She got a summer job coming up. She's doing a summer job. No more of that every couple months. I want some Jordans. Nah, that shit is cut up.
Man, she gotta have them J's, dog.
She gonna have to buy her own J's from now on.
Got to have them J's, my nigga.
So you punishing her for you making her. That's what you're telling me.
We can't be like, hold on, what?
You punishing her for you making her.
No.
Your job is to get her ready for the real world and
That's what
take
I'm
care
doing.
of her needs while doing it.
That's what I'm doing.
Clothes,
but at the same
and
time,
attire is a part of those needs. You set that standard because you can't set it and then be like, especially for girls. Boys, you can get away with that. You know, hey, you could.
Now I got to agree that
But
if you start
you can't do that.
if you start giving me Jordans, then you can't just stop cold turkey.
You know, that don't work like that.
Like I don't know about that, Jay.
Yeah.
No, this is what I'm saying. Teaching her value of $1. She got all the J's in her goddamn room.
How she get them?
Through our asses.
Okay, then. So you set the standard.
But what I'm
You
saying
made
is,
shoes a priority for her.
but what I'm saying is, she got enough shoes in it.
So how do you
But
get?
she want the latest ones to come out.
So how you make it a priority?
Oh, that I don't do. I don't stand in line. I don't stand in line for the Jordans that come out as soon as they come out. No, I don't do none of that. I go by them, you know, she'll say, let me get those. And I be like, oh, you gotta wait for those. Matter of fact, her mother sometimes slide. I be like, don't give her no shoes, because she got no shoes. She'll slide out and buy them anyway. But she got some money set to the side for clothes. But she come up to her and was like, that money you was about to give me for some clothes, I want to use that for some shoes.
No,
I'm like, you got clothes that needs to be, you know.
How that work, dog?
And then the other thing is you're a girl, you know, you started your cycle. Then it's time you gotta go to the store, go get your pads and shit like that too.
I'm glad. We assume that happens.
You know, you gotta go do that too. Your female needs, your feminine needs. You got that going on.
I don't know, man. That's just me. But that right there, you can't start off with Jordans.
Yeah, like I say, I don't get parents who always do that. Like they're 17, you buy your kids all this designer shit. Now you expect that.
That ain't work.
You don't know how hard you bust your ass to get it, or all the overtime you did to get it.
Nah. See,
and then the mother going to get you. That's an issue too. Because I'm like, hold up. If I say no, you going to get it. And now she knows she can play you.
She can't play me. She knows how to play me.
I know she knows she can't.
She knows she,
let her know.
You know, she knows she don't.
You're not in front. If I say we ain't getting it, then you be going.
And then I be trying. And then you know, after she do it, I talk to her and say, "You got to put your foot down."
I ain't gonna tell you how to be a mother. I understand you want to spoil them, but at my expense. You know what I'm saying?
I understand you want to do that, but then you know, she come at me, ask me for this, that, and then she gonna slide to you, and then you just go out and get it.
Kids ain't dumb, dog. I was talking to my friend about that. They pick up on everything. If they know a weak parent, go and get but they always watching. So if y'all ain't on, you not in front, y'all ain't co-parenting.
I'm telling y'all niggas, man.
That shit
don't hand your kids shit. Make them earn that
shit.
He
lying, man. He ain't gonna do it.
Make them earn it. I got a daughter. My daughter just turned. Oh, you know, she's 21.
But we all.
Hold up.
But see, this is the thing.
All right, let's talk about my daughter.
No. 20. You don't know that?
She have a clothing company. I've been wearing some of her shirts. Everything happened for reasons, right? Now, me personally, I'm not gonna just give her shit, right? But I'm gonna give her the opportunity to grow. For example, she make t-shirts, she make clothing. I'm gonna give her a space out there to display her shit. Right there.
Do a pop up. Oh, Google right here.
Right over there, she can display her shit right there. That's a joint people drive past and everything, right? Yeah. Anybody making t-shirts or clothing would pay for that, right? They're gonna pay for that. That's what they need. That's what they want. Space back there where you can print your shit up and press it. Anybody that does this shit would die for this shit. This is what they need. They need space to do this. You feel me? I'm giving you that shit off the break. To you, I don't know if that to me, that's a handout.
That's not a handout.
A hand up.
Yeah,
because the business you in,
because you give
everything you have now.
You giving her.
You have everything that you need to blow up, to grow. Everything that everybody was that start in your business that will want, you already have now. You have a space to display your shit. You have a space to press and make your shit. You have a space to use an address.
Okay, you did good.
So you obviously can literally just make your own store and use this as the spot where they come get your shit. Literally, you can set up over there and all that. So to me, that's a hand up.
Okay.
Not you saying, okay, I want to make t-shirts. I give you $3,000 or $4,000 and say, okay, go make a t-shirt. You feel me? I'm not with that. To me, I'm gonna do something to help you. I know you doing something. I know you making shirts now. Okay. I know you want to make a tie. I'm gonna give you the space where you gonna display that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you space where you can make those. You feel me? Anybody else will have to pay for that. They looking for spaces to do this shit at. You have that now. Already starting your shit off ahead, right? So to me, you can take that from there and get your bread. To me, anybody else that's doing that is outside pulling up in front of a liquor store trying to do this shit. Wishing they had spaces to do all that shit.
So you gave her a brick and mortar and the equipment.
You can't ask for too much more.
No, you can't. Now, what about the financial plan?
What you mean?
Did she know how to run her business? Did you teach her how to run her business?
Now, this is gonna get to what I was telling you. Once people grown, man, it's nothing you can tell them.
How? You still have experience with that.
To me, either you listen to me, you watch me, or you don't. Right?
That's true. You can lead a horse to the
saying,
river.
that's
You
it.
can't make a drink.
So
all you told us was what you did.
So if I do those three things,
give a location and
exactly. So if everything else you don't want to listen to me about,
it takes more than that to run a business.
Okay, so
she needs to know how to market.
Now
he said,
so if everything else I give you, everything else I give you, you don't want to listen to that part.
If she listen, okay. If she don't,
exactly.
Boom.
You do your thing.
Basically,
but I'm giving you the opportunity. You got the opportunity to blow up
her how to run it
in this industry that you want to be in. This is how you start off. Now we can move to getting you your own spot, but you got to build somewhere. And I'm giving you the opportunity to display your shit, put your shit on the internet. They can come here. You got to come here physically. They can come and get. Pick that shit up. You can make it on the spot. You can do whatever the fuck. You can't ask for no much more than that.
You can't.
Literally. Other than doing what you would do, just giving them fucking money.
No. I'm gonna teach them how to use this money about to give them.
No, see? What do you mean? They didn't even listen or they not.
Okay, you missing my point. See, I hear where you coming from.
Okay. Now we're
but I'm telling you didn't tell her about the financials of running a business. How she know what to do with the money?
Is he gonna listen or you're not?
Do she know about overhead? Do she know how to do the till? Do she know how to balance her shit?
Okay.
So she don't always buy material.
Okay.
But she ain't got that doing it. You got to tell her
Okay. Meanwhile,
you set up the field. You only giving her half.
You
You gave her a location.
Okay.
You gave her a location. You gave her the equipment.
Okay.
Now you gotta tell her, all right, look, babe, you can't overorder.
How much is that then? That's 70 or 80 or 90%.
That's like 50. Because
50?
She'll go under. If she order 1,000,
how much you percentage of that?
How she gonna win?
How much percentage of having a space to put your shit at and make it at?
It's still 25%.
Display it at. How much is that? Ain't nothing left to do but promote.
Yeah, you got to promote and you got
to keep
going. If you're not order, you can bankrupt yourself before you get started.
Websites, flyers.
That's it. You got everything else. Right? No. That's better than giving you some fucking money. Because then you got the space to do your thing. Now, I say a year and a half, we could be looking for your spot. So you can they'll take that's already a business that's been grown inside of the business that's already here. You can now get your own spot.
So basically, that's when you pay for it. That's when you give them the money.
No, he don't ever get
So far, you ain't had to pay rent to build your business, which is everybody else have to do. So that money you saving.
I said location. You giving a location and you giving an equipment too.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's 50% of it. But she gotta know it's 50.
Then you got profit.
Yeah, you gotta understand how to make money. And you gotta teach her that.
But she making profits by not paying anything.
No, she not. No,
all right.
No. All right. I'm gonna break it down to you because
talk to me.
Holland Crafts. I had to learn that myself.
Talk to me.
So we do the books. We understand. We bring it in. How many people we got coming in, and then how much materials cost, and can we get a bulk deal? That saves a lot. So why would we over order if we don't have the demand? So you gotta understand that too.
And
then it's getting your stuff out there. It's good if you can make it, but if people ain't buying it, you gotta promote it. So that's another.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing that's left. That's 50%.
You gotta know what to do with the money when it come in, because you won't see money come in. If you don't know how to balance it, you're gonna go broke, dog. I'm sitting there. I'm literally watching this shit happen. Dog.
Okay, so you telling me
you ordering way more shit than she got more customers.
But meanwhile, I'm building a business in your face. Why you can't just watch me?
It don't work like that. Some people need to be told. Some people can't
Again,
do that.
see, you make my point. Then.
No, it's different type of people. Some people can stand behind you and watch you work the clippers. Some people got to have the clippers in their hand, and you got to tell them so they get the hang up.
No, this clippers, we talking business.
Yeah, same
Why
thing.
not just be around me and learn the business side, which you'll do automatically because you here, because you have these spaces here where you making your t-shirts. So you will learn the business off me because you're here.
Yeah.
As I'm building mine. Right?
So you won't learn just by that.
So I'm giving you everything that a human being probably can give you other than the shit on the silver platter. Literally. Like, literally. I can't physically give you anything else. Literally.
So then my question is, all right, so let's say you were already established and she came to you with that. You went and already got her to start the break.
And then you coming in as a shop that's established. So you're getting flow from that.
You missed my whole point.
It's like you're getting a lot of benefits.
You missed my whole point.
Like an average person will come in and be like, man, I'll pay such and such for all that you get. You know what I'm saying? They'll pay for that. That's free. So that's in your pocket. The money you're making on the shirt in your pocket. How much more you want daddy to do?
Everything.
You want me daddy to do some more, huh?
Yeah.
Like that means you don't do nothing there. That means you ain't gonna put in no work there. Because that means I'm gonna be doing it.
No, she's making a shirt. There you go.
Jesus Christ.
She's making a shirt and she's networking.
Anybody out there gotta understand what I'm saying.
No.
I'm not the type of person that gonna entertain you shit. You gotta put in that work, that effort, and then you gonna blossom on your own, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Then when all the things I can bring to the table is gonna come to the table. You know what I'm saying? But it gotta be a table. You can't just have no table. You sitting with your hand out. Have a table. You know what I'm saying, dog?
And a handout is
it's a handout. It's a handout.
It's a hand up.
It's not a hand. I gave you a hand up.
Nah.
Well, everything I described to you was a hand up. Once you give them the money, that's a handout, nigga.
Sound like me, you don't have faith in your child to know what to do with that.
You don't know.
I know.
Ask Jordan if he was to give his kid $1 million right now, would he do the right thing with that?
I don't know. Both of them graduated college, so they should.
Nah, but you don't know.
One
That's why he never done it.
Both of them graduated college, so they both should know.
One of them owned the business, though.
It's about the third business he had. Fuck out of here.
And he got 2 twins.
And don't nobody know what it is.
You failed.
Who got twins?
Jordan got twins.
That's
You
what's
ain't
up.
married again.
That's
You married
what's up.
don't-
That's what's up. Old man's knocking them down.
They about 14 and 12 right now.
That's why I be telling people, man, the human body, like a man, sexual drive don't stop till like 67, nigga.
Yeah, you can have kids if you healthy.
You can still knock a bitch up at 7.
Females stop at like
Females, everything is over. The drive, you can't have no babies. It's no silky, wet, drooky, jip coming out. Nothing
It
happens.
gets dry.
So therefore,
You ain't doing your job.
it's
right
an
now.
unbalance here.
Jay,
Explain that to me, ladies.
You ain't doing your job.
Ladies.
When you get older, you dry
This gets to my real point, the bottom line to things. You know what I'm saying, dog?
like a raisin in the sun.
Like,
Y'all not doing your job.
no. When it
You
get
gotta
down,
marinate that fish.
when it get down to relationships, people cheat, girls cheat, men cheat. Men cheat because women gotta understand that we need sex. We was born like that. You know what I'm saying?
So you need sex from the same person, or you need sex from randoms?
You need sex.
You need sex from randoms.
So I will give a cups up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give J's to all niggas out there, right? Every nigga out there that's out that joint right now, my nigga, to live with your girl, you know what I'm saying? And ain't touched nothing
MVP.
but your girl in umpteen years, I fucked with you, my nigga. Now, I need you to come on and be a spokesman for shit. Cause you're a bad motherfucker. Y'all bad though. I get to y'all. But I found out from Rail the trick. You know what I'm saying? I found out from Rail the trick y'all do. You beat yourself to death. You know what I'm saying? That. So, what my point I want to make to women is, you shouldn't have your man have to be himself, right? To live his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, an average man cannot live his life. Like you go, like we just said, you go 70 years old, you still have a sex drive, and you can still get bitches pregnant. A women's sex drive and all that stuff start at 40. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some 40s in their 40s that want to fuck, right? But to the man, it's not the same sex anymore. It's not as wet. Don't get me wrong. It's some youngers in their 40s that will give it to you. You know what I'm saying?
You try to backtrack.
But it's not soaking. You know what I'm saying, dog?
You dissing y'all.
It's nothing they can do. It's nothing they can
I love all y'all sugar moms.
They know what I'm talking about.
I'm a sugar baby.
It's nothing they can do once they get to that age. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't get silky smooth.
They hit their sexual peak at 40, dog. Don't listen to this man.
There's nothing they can do.
I know y'all still got it.
40.
That's how Stella got
Okay,
her groove back.
let's take that for example. 40.
Yeah, 40.
Men are not attracted to older women, right? Like me personally, I'm not attracted to the older women.
So
like
a
women
about older 50s.
But you know,
like I'm in my 40s. I don't want to see no woman in my 40s.
But you know, there's some older women that's like
I'm gonna start pulling chairs out for you and saying yes, ma'am, out this bitch. I can't fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, no. So once you get like old women, know women's sex drive leave. You know what I'm saying? Like all right, for example, to me, women in their 30s and 20s greedy with their fucking sex, right? But once they get in their 40s, like if y'all married or something, they know their sex drive is not the same. But at the same time, they're gonna be greedy and suppress their husband. Y'all think that's cool?
Damn, my man sound like Kevin Samuels out here, dog.
Y'all think that's cool? Suppress the husband with sex and use it as a tool sometimes. Like, nigga, you don't get no sex at XXY. Or you got you got to sleep on the fucking couch, nigga. Or that type of shit. Knowing that her sex drive is not like yours. She might want it once in a while. She's not ready right now. She don't give a fuck.
You got to do this XYC for you to get this pussy.
Exactly.
I don't jump to no hoops.
That's why I get shouts out to all niggas that live.
I don't jump to no hoops.
I get shouts out to y'all, dog.
She make me jump the hoop. I look at you sideways. I'm like, all right. Like, as my man said, I go beat myself up.
Wow. J's. This J's for you.
I'm high as a giraffe ass.
This J's
right
for you,
now.
dog. J's for all niggas that beat themselves half to death to get past the reality of life.
Ain't no reality.
Men need to get that shit off. Now, females,
You got beat it.
first of all, cuts off in their 40s, right?
Oh, don't and peak.
Now, you can stop that bullshit.
Hey, all studies show that women peak sexually in their 40s. That's when they become good.
Nah,
They're straight, bro. You can't handle a real woman in their 40s, dog.
No.
I'm telling you, dog. I thoroughly researched this, dog.
But
I had shit better do on this shit.
It's not the same, though. It's not the same, though. It's not the same.
It's the same.
It don't get, what's the name?
They season.
Oh,
they know how to
You
do it.
know what I'm saying?
It does.
It don't get.
I had
They
it
do.
for
I'm about to say you
I had
trying,
it for
man. Well, you always know what they're doing.
Matter of fact.
No, they know what they're doing.
Matter of fact.
But
Just a few years
they too old,
ago,
man.
I had 40, yo.
I'm gonna think I'm hurting her or something.
She ain't hurt her, man. She gonna laugh at you. She gonna be like, boy, I put his leg all the way behind my head. What you doing? And they do that yoga. Watch that booty do the yoga. Oh, you don't know. You gotta watch that booty do the yoga. That's you tripping.
All right, for example,
Do the
girls
flamingo.
in their 20s and their 30s, right? They're greedy cheat, right?
Nah, they just want
They
pain.
cheat greedy, where they'll cheat with the nigga on their job, the nigga at their school, and that nigga can't fuck nobody. Like, when they come to work, that nigga can't talk to no bitches. But that bitch married. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna be greedy and cheat? Ain't that some shit? Like, the bitch can be married, right? Nigga at home. Go to work, got a nigga, everybody gotta know that husband job, the wife on the job,
Work husband,
the husband on the job.
work husband, work wife.
She get there, her claws come out at work. Like, bitch, you can't talk to him. That's not, you know what I'm saying? How girls do that though?
That's when you schedule y'all breaks different. Oh, you on break? All right, man. I'm going later. I'll catch you later.
We talking about girls is greedy, dog.
They're not greedy, dog. They just need a lot.
But the nigga at work can't fuck nobody. Nigga at home can't fuck a person because he's all through his phone. Like, nigga, who you talking to? Go to work. That nigga can't talk to the bitch at the fucking coffee stand. He can't stack boxes with this hoe. You see what I'm saying?
So
He can't get on the feed line with that bitch over there. You better not be talking to that hoe. Meanwhile, she murdered. You see what I'm saying, dog?
hold on, I'm lost it, dog. So what you trying to say? So you saying if, you know what I'm saying, your girl at home wanted to step out, you cool with that?
No, what I'm saying is they greedy cheat. They cheat. And when the nigga they cheating on, he can't do nothing either. Like the nigga at home can't do shit. She ain't giving him no sex. He beating himself half to death. She giving main man all the sex, and he can't fuck nobody else. Even though she married, he's just a nigga at the job fucking her. She get to work, get to fighting bitches. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, bitch, don't talk to him.
What these Jones at?
Who you talking to at lunch break? Like, nigga.
What these Jones at? I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? What these people?
Really?
That sounds like one of DMX's tracks. He said, he comes on the Jones said, "Who dick you sucking?" Straight up.
I call that greedy cheating. You want to cheat and be greedy.
But like a couple years ago, I heard 40 years old.
But I just think all women should come to the realization that you need to help your man out with the sexual thing that you suppressing, right? I get you. Most niggas, they getting through this shit, like you say, beating themselves to death, and then they getting through it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you pay for it.
They're not really hitting no or pay for it yet.
No, because she checked the account.
That's a problem. But I'm gonna say that turns into cheating.
Or she taking money and rolling.
That turns into cheating though. So that's a you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think everybody in a relationship should have a conversation like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so we should say, yeah, you can do you, I'm gonna do me.
No, it's not really doing you. It's
you
like
is, though. You out here getting
y'all gotta go.
Y'all
gotta come into a common ground of
like a week that you on your period and shit like that. Like
it's open range. I should be able to dog everything.
Like 2 weeks out of the month, I can't do anything with you anyway if we wanted to. You see what I'm saying? So now it's only 2 weeks in a month where I can get it in. You know I can't. You won't let me blast your ass every day to get it out of my system. So let's give it to reality. They gotta really understand that we need help here, and you might need help, ladies. So bring your friend in. Hey, I'm helping all of the men out there. Bring your friend in and talk to her. Tell her, hey, my man need help. We gonna need help. I need help to satisfy him, okay? Oh, get somebody on the side, ladies. Help your man. Talk to him. This conversation need to be had in the black community, okay? So we won't cheat. No, we won't cheat. Trust.
That's a motherfucking lie.
Why would we cheat when she letting us get
She
the
don't
car?
open the door up now that you see the door open.
It's nothing to cheat about.
Now when the other one ain't doing right,
Cheating,
like third one.
cheating is when you doing shit behind somebody's back, nigga.
Oh, so you want to open?
So once she's telling you, okay,
open relationship.
Yeah, you want to open?
okay, I'm gonna take care. You take care of yourself because I can't right now. I'm on fucking period. You know what I'm saying? Doc?
Yeah. He's for that.
Dang, it's fucked up. But what about the
I can't right now because I'm 40 years old at my hip. You know what I'm saying? That means I can't throw your leg over to there. You know what I'm saying, dog? I can't put your head up into that banister right there and push you.
And you can't do the press.
Or I can't grab you by the throat like this from the back. I might kill you. I'm like, 45, 50 years old. Like, but you okay?
Yeah, you
Nah,
gotta do all that.
40.
Hey, you hit that bitch from the back. Hey, put the mirror right, okay? Don't see if she breathing. You give me that bitch.
That's it.
Like, hold it. She
40
breathing?
years old. She
Or she starts screaming too much. You think you get bitch catching a heart attack or something. It's just too much happening. You know?
Hey, man, all the 4-year-olds I know, they turn into straight whores. Once the kids
I
get
don't know what that is, you know?
they turn into straight
I
whores.
had a 40-year-old a couple years ago.
Don't get me wrong. I got Duke.
Fucking like Jackrabbit.
You know?
I got Duke once. Bro didn't tell me she was 43, 48. She was 48. Oh, Spanish joint in the hang line. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
And she was older joint, but she was bad. She had a nasty body, Slim.
She had a mean walk, too.
And she
Oh,
said,
my
you,
God.
here, taco.
I never knew she was in the 40s. I ambulance that hoe. You know what I'm saying? I ambulance that poo-poo. I was thinking that bitch teeth came out or something, y'all. I was like, how old are you?
She took her teeth out?
The joints up top was all like fake or something. Right?
She took their teeth out?
Nah, you never took nothing out. But they was hard as fuck. Like, they was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was fake. And it dawned on me, like, how old are you again? Jungle said, 48. I said, what? That pussy was good. I was like, yeah. Hey, dog, I got out there joint over motherfucking husband and chased him down the street. I was like, dog, who the fuck is that? I'm driving. Hey, dog, I was driving like, oh, what the fuck is that? She looked in the mirror. I'm like, what? That's my different husband. I'm like, oh, shit, what the fuck? Get out. She was like, no, I live right there. Get out, bitch, right here. Slim. I don't give a fuck where you live at. What's wrong with you? Get out. I seen that bitch at work. She ain't going to work the next day or nothing. Like 2 weeks, that bitch ain't come. What's fuck wrong with you? Nigga, chase the joint, Slim. Y'all remember that joint, man came with that machete.
Oh yeah, I ain't never seen man run that fast in my
I
life.
came in that joint, swinging that motherfucker.
I don't know the fastest Spanish person in the world, but I think I saw him that day.
Nigga, he hacked that bitch, Slim. I seen that. He hacked that hoe.
We don't condone domestic violence.
He hacked that hoe with that
Especially
machete.
with machete.
Ooh.
We let her back.
She came to work with bandages all over the fucking place.
Yeah, he went Jason on her ass.
You best believe it.
And that showed you she came to work
Oh,
2 days later,
Yeah.
looking like a mummy.
She was done bookings, man. She came in that joint. She was had whips and shit. Just this is my fact. I'm like, Charlie, why you even come to work? Like, what the fuck just happened? Damn! You know? Like, what? I can't believe she came to work. She came to work like 2 days later.
Yeah, but a lot of them cheat on them.
But like I said, yeah, girls cheat. They cheat better than men. You know what I'm saying?
Women
And it's always in their early career, like 20s and 30s, where they cheat with nigga at school, nigga on the job type shit. Like in their 40s, girls ain't really with all that fucking people at their job. They ain't got time to be hiding all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think
I used to be a serial cheater.
he said serial though. That's allegedly. I'm trying to help him out here. That's all. Hey,
he said what he said.
hey, ladies out there, that's allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you're a free agent.
I'm just helping them. You know.
I don't hear double back.
It used to be. That was like back.
Back in the day when Jay
God damn. Said back when he had cornrows, though, man.
Yeah, that was back when I had some hair.
Don't worry about that, Jay. You know what I'm saying? It happened. You know?
Yeah,
You like that.
but the only reason why I was like that is because it was the point of different personalities. That was it.
Yeah.
That two people don't understand. You do get tired of taking ice cream. You know, sometimes you don't want vanilla. You want that double dip.
It ain't that though, young. It's not that. It's that you're a man, young. Your sexual drive is more higher than women's.
Nah,
You need sex.
Some women can.
You reproduce. You know what I'm saying? You put on earth to reproduce.
I love chicken. I ain't gonna keep eating chicken every day.
It ain't even that though, yeah.
It's that.
Because, like, if your girl can fuck you 30 days a month, you'll be cool with that.
Yeah, true.
Exactly. So it ain't that. She physically can't do that.
Yes, you can. You gotta stomp through mud.
She can't do it.
You stomp through
Oh,
mud. You
even if she don't work, she can't do it. Yeah.
She can. No?
Yeah,
Period.
and it was that too, because once the jump going period,
I take a break for that.
then you gotta go to something next.
Her ass don't work, but her mouth do.
That's not the same though, man.
Hey, I'm just saying. Ain't nothing.
Well, I remember one joint told me just think of it as ketchup, hot dog with ketchup.
I
I
can
was
find
like,
that.
nah,
I don't care how many.
let's get in the shower. Let's do it in the shower.
No. Your mouth not broke.
I ain't doing no shower.
And that's the case. That ain't gotta be a beast.
Yeah, she's a beast.
You tripping.
Hey, I was about to say, the long as she.
Does you? Oh, that gotta be a beast.
Yeah, she did. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a head doctor out here.
Nah, that don't even work for me, Slim.
It won't work.
You gonna bust
Nah, I hope so.
over here?
I hope so. You know?
Gee, even leave Christmas. I don't know. You beat yourself, so you might, motherfucking. But I don't know.
Yeah, you gonna do that.
You beat yourself, so you.
Hey, you don't beat yourself. I know you
Nah,
beat yourself. I know you do.
You cancel that, man.
Yeah, stop.
I told you I stopped that
You
shit
gotta kick it.
when I was 19. Yeah,
Nah, man, stop playing.
I was 19. I was addicted to that. Didn't I tell you all that shit
You
before?
want the first thing in the shower. You know
I ain't tell you
what I'm
that.
Well, you got addicted to.
Yeah, I told you that, right?
saying?
I stopped. I had to stop.
Oh, you got addicted to whack-a-mole.
Yeah, the pummeling and watching porn. You know, like I was like 18, 19. That was all I was doing. Like, nigga, what the fuck? It was over the top for me.
I remember I got caught one time. I had the
I was scared to do that shit. It probably started you doing that shit all over again.
Already know that shit.
I had got caught one time when I was young. Had the lotion, had the tissues right there.
You got caught?
I was like, oh!
You supposed to knock, you know? Come on, motherfucker.
That's funny as shit, Slim.
Hey, you got to knock. You got two brothers in that room.
That's funny as shit because that reminded me of when I got caught my uncle. I wasn't jerking my dick
That's what
though.
caught me. Yeah.
I was like 9. I should call her and see if she woke.
Nah.
See if she even remember that.
Nah.
I was like 10, 11. It was like the first when I first you feel something now with your dick. You feel me? It's
You know
like,
what? That's how old I was. Because I had a wet dream then.
yes.
Oh, y'all went with the sticky chest.
Exactly. So you
Oh,
starting to
shit.
feel like, what's happening though, yeah? You know what I'm saying? So I'm downstairs fucking my joint. She walked downstairs and walked right in front of me. I'm like, oh shit. She just walked in the kitchen and went back upstairs. I need to call her and see if she remember that shit. That was funny as shit.
But y'all probably supposed to have to talk with y'all, man. Y'all supposed to know once the other tests will fail, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. So
Huh?
you wake up with a sticky chest. You're supposed to know. The talk's supposed to be like, okay.
Oh, I knew what was going on.
All right, then, so yeah, y'all supposed to be educated. And then he supposed to make it
But
seem like
That wasn't it. That wasn't the only thing.
self-gratification is not a penalty. It's a positive thing.
I ain't even started doing that when I was little though.
You know?
Because I had a wet dream.
I had one.
I always stop.
I started doing
I had,
the jerking myself. I think I found out like at 17. I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no
That
way
feel
you
good.
17 and didn't know you can
I was like 16, 17, yeah. I ain't never jerking my dick, yeah.
See,
I'm trying to tell you some real shit.
I think I started having sex. I started having sex like when I was about 11. But
I had my first piece of pussy when I was like 9.
Right.
But I didn't know what I was doing. But we did it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas was thinking about
The
that.
coke
at
closet.
9,
Nigga, I smoked my first J. I was 9, nigga.
It's the coke closet.
I was high and fuck.
The coke
You know what I'm
closet-
saying?
The coke closet in school.
Yeah. You just be curious about this.
Power Rangers. Y'all niggas up and getting
Nigga, you
cheats.
gotta stop playing.
Man,
We playing
with
Freaky
Y'all
Friday,
niggas out here
nigga.
getting cheats.
Yeah, we was playing
I'm playing Freaky Friday and like fucking 11, nigga. What's wrong with you?
We used to go in the little.
That's why I
trap
say,
joint.
man, you wasn't wearing Jordans, you wasn't getting pussy. So I understand. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta explain no more to me, Jet.
What you talking about, dog?
You didn't have no J's on, nigga, so I know you wasn't getting no pussy.
Because back then they used to pick. It was boys and it was girls. They used to pick. The girls used to pick the boys who played. Freaky
Oh my
Friday.
God, I used to love Freaky Friday. That was my
And
shit.
We
I don't
go-
think real nothing about Freaky Friday.
We go in the little excluded area,
Oh my God.
and then we play Freaky Friday. We also play Spin the Bottle.
Freeze
That was
tag.
another one. Spin the
I
Bottle.
used to play freeze tag. I used to play double dutch with the girls too, you know. I used to be all about
did
girls
too.
since I was little. My first best friend was a girl. We used to hang with her all the time. When I told her she was my best friend, she was shocked. I'm like, young, you know you're my first best friend ever? She's like, what? Like, hell yeah, I used to be over her house all the time. Her dog bit my ass too. Monica, I don't know if I'm gonna say people's names, but hey, her dog bit me, y'all. I was walking in the alley and shit, right? I was like 12. I'm walking down the joint just jumped and yanked my ass, Slim, from the side. Bit my motherfucking arm. Right here, matter of fact, can you see it?
Yeah.
Bit my motherfucking arm, yeah. See that joint? And yanked my shirt, but I didn't know how he bit me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm walking around the corner. My father was like, what the fuck wrong with your arm? I'm like, the joint bit me. You know, like, what the fuck? I had to get tetanus shot and all that shit. You know, I was fucked up. But yeah, that was her dog. That was my first best friend. She was a girl. I used to hang with her and her friends. Playing double dutch and Freaky Friday. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah, the girls used to pick the boys. That's how you did it.
Freaky
Friday.
Ah,
Girls picked the dudes or the little boys who they want.
freeze tag was my shit too.
Who they want to interact with, quote unquote, interact with.
Exactly.
And there you go.
Exactly.
It was showtime.
Exactly. Exactly.
We was doing too much when we was kids.
Yeah, I wanted you get to that
We was
point.
doing way too much.
Way too much.
Yeah, when you think about it, yeah.
I was sitting here thinking about it, we did way too much.
Don't brush with that shit, man. That shit is gonna kill you.
Nah. When I grew up, all that shit was in my face.
I
Drugs,
understand that, but you
Yeah,
ain't had
it
mental
was in my
capacity to
face,
deal
too.
with it.
all that shit.
Man, I was so mature at 9. I was,
I know, me too. That's why I was trying to get pussy and smoke. I was getting high and trying to get pussy at 9. Nigga, fuck around.
But
Mature.
I can't say I'm glad ain't nobody tried to lace my shit up with no coke. Because that's what happened to DMX when he was 14. Got laced up with his shit with coke.
that shit happened.
Glad I had sense enough not to follow that.
Rappers out there doing dumb shit.
Or I was just little, man. Yeah, 11, yeah. My best friend, he used to live in the next house, right? Well, not this one, but the next one after that. And his mother sold weed in the other envelopes. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we used to do back there, jump for without fish and smoke. I remember the first time he had me one of them joints, because up until then, I was getting in contact anyway because I was in the house. You know what I'm saying? And we used to always be back there laughing and shit. I didn't know I was high. You know what I'm saying? I was little. But I remember that first day, he was like, man, he was always smoking with me. He was 9. He was 10. And I was 9. He just smoked normal. You know what I'm saying? With his mother and all that shit. So I got back on the back porch and shit. We used to be at back porch back there and shit. We used to get back that joint. He'd be like, man, you gonna hit this joint? Fuck no, man. I used to be laughing anyway and shit. I was like, nah, you know what? I want to see. Because my mother never smoked that shit. Everybody was smoking that shit. You feel me? Roaches and shit was all in my house anyway and shit. So I'm thinking, let me try that shit. I hit that joint like 2 times. Nigga, I fucked everything up in that refrigerator, man. I'm like 10, 11 years old, yo. I fucked everything. I went in the house and fucked everything up I can grab. My father was like, fuck wrong with you? I was on that joint eating candy and shit. I went upstairs and started fucking my fish. I was fucked up that day, man. I'm my first time smoking weed and shit. I was like 10. I was high as shit, man. And it wasn't high where you just don't feel good. It was high where you just, everything was so funny. I don't know, I think weed back then with the envelopes and shit back then, it's different now, obviously, yeah. But back then it was just straight make you laugh, you know? You laugh, everything was funny, your eyes would be bloodshot.
And it was just only a few strands. It was only like
Exactly.
Then you had the little baggies.
Oh yeah.
It was like Dro. It was either Dro, Reggie,
Regular, the regular shit. Homegrown.
and Homegrown.
And she used to sell the shit out the envelopes and shit. He used to be in the back selling that shit. Smoking that shit. I don't know, I just grew up around all that shit. Like I was telling y'all, I grew up around Pimp, you know what I'm saying? I remember him, you know what I'm saying? I told my father today about him and shit. And he was like, hey, you remember him? How the fuck you remember him? I remember that nigga. So I should call him and see if he up. I'm gonna start calling all my peoples and shit and see. But, and he was like, Dad, how you remember that pimp? I remember all these people, yo. He was a pimp in that joint, you know what I'm saying? My uncle was Cuban, so you know what was going on with him, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was a millionaire off of that, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to tell real, it wasn't white people.
It's like my grandfather. He used to have
And the government, but it was,
my grandfather used to have the pool
it was
hall.
get hit straight from my uncle.
He used to own the pool hall, liquor store, gambling joint, and he had a wooden peg leg. Like he a pirate and shit.
Oh shit.
So,
That's crazy.
but you know, shit was fun back then though. It was
Exactly,
fun.
man.
Nah,
And we was poor, nigga. I'm trying to tell you.
nah.
Poor is fun. Fuck it. I don't know, man. Poor was fun to me until you
Hey,
poor
yeah,
where you
the
can't
double
eat.
dutch, back to the double dutch shit. I was into that.
You ain't do double dutch?
Yeah, I
You ain't
did.
do double dutch? Come on, my nigga.
I ain't never jumped in the motherfucker. I used to.
I used to play jacks, I used to play tops, and I used to play the what you call it. That was it.
Oh, I definitely did double dutch.
I looked at them double dutch, especially the one with the big titties.
And that joint used to run around. You got to keep running around in the joint. I forgot the name of that joint. All the girls know what I'm talking about. That was a joint, man.
They used to flip in that junk shit.
Man, I'm not doing that shit. That probably can still do it now. Shit.
They used to have the telephone cords, the
You
big
jump in
ass,
that joint.
the long ass telephone
Yeah,
cords. Double dutch.
yeah, do that joint with 2 feet. Man, that shit was like that.
They had the long ass 50-foot cords.
That double dutch was
Double
fun
dutch.
as shit, man. Funny shit. I'm like, me. I look back, I was the only dude doing that shit. All the girls. You always do things that got me around women, dog, since I've been alive.
You was too good.
You know what I'm saying? Like now, I own a shop now with women. I make my money around women now. You know what I'm saying? That's my life. You know what I'm saying? I like my life like that. You know what I'm saying?
Give me insight.
It's been like that since I was little. You know what I'm saying? So I set my future up where I'm gonna make money around women. I love money. I love women. Those two things together miss. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
Money make the world go.
Go all the around spinning, my nigga. You know, it spins. Hey, shouts out to everybody that tunes in our podcast from Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts at. We appreciate you a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, if you're on YouTube, subscribe. We appreciate you. You know, Facebook group, all that. Twitch, Twitter, get at your boy. You know what I'm saying? But then I want to talk about Dashaun Jackson for a minute, yeah.
Watson, man.
Watson, I mean, my bad. Nigga. All right, first of all, like y'all said, it's some more bras that say, hey, he ain't doing nothing to me. Y'all heard about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
bras that said that he did came out with public statements.
Yeah, he said that it was all consensual. Another TI. It was all consensual. Now they swiveling up when they know they're getting more bread to be out here. It just seemed like that to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if he didn't rape you and did that, it would have been immediate and straight to the point. You would have let no superstar get away with that. The fact that you thinking another girl and you can swing the tide on this and get y'all a bigger payday to make it go away, because that's all they're gonna do is one way or the other, somebody gonna pay to make them go away, and that's all they're trying to say. My whole thing is,
and I think the team,
like he said, I think that shit was consensual. They ain't no problem with that shit. I think the bread, they want more money. That lawyer put the money in their ear, that you can get the real bread. What do you give you, 10K? I'm gonna get y'all at least 300K a piece. Motherfucker ain't gonna turn that down, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I think the team did that.
all right, first of all,
because that's their lawyers that's representing.
Yeah,
I think that too. But you know what I'm saying? Ain't no way.
Because the only fact that he wants out where he at now.
Yeah, and
because what he got going on, no other team gonna pick him up.
No,
I mean,
now if you got some issues,
so now you got to play on plantation.
I mean, I get that part. All right.
Everybody else got out,
But
D. Hopkins, Watt, he got out.
But at this point, man, he did something. Man. Because
he don't look like the Taker type.
Nah, we talking about, all right, first of all, we got 22 clients, right, that sued this nigga. That's 22 massage therapists in Texas alone. I mean, he had to be running through these bitches. Because then you had
It's all consensual.
18.
I believe it's all consensual.
You had 18 that write messages that said they vouch for him, right? That's almost 50 fucking bitches massaging you.
He an athlete.
Whether they say good or bad, that's a lot of motherfucking joints, you know?
You just said it's okay for a man to have a high sex drive, right?
No, we ain't talking about sex right now.
Yeah, he got high ass sex drive. He like to see.
I thought he was getting massages.
No,
he getting happy endings.
Getting all of them happy endings.
No. These bros say he doing some old other shit now.
He getting beginning endings too.
So all you gotta do is grab a bar on the ass. That's a sexual assault.
That is sexual. Now when we was coming up, smacking on the ass was the shit.
Yeah.
Squeezing that ass, they liked it.
In reality, that's sexual assault. He can grab on in the thigh. That's sexual assault.
Nah, but see,
he can damn, you got milk in them titties. That's sexual.
But
assault. That's
what I'm saying about therapy, massage therapy, right? It's too slippery of a slope because it's already sexual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
what makes it now? He go over the line. What can he do now? Because we naked. Now all massages not naked. They gotta have something on the bottom or some shit, right?
Yeah, you got the towel.
But let's say you got the towel or whatever you cover up with. Let's say he used a towel and he turned over on his back. The towel gonna be too small. These football players. So we talking 22 that say he did some inappropriate shit. 18 that say he didn't. That's almost 40-something people. That's not counting the ones that ain't said shit yet. That's a lot of motherfuckers.
Then you turn from your stomach to your back. Then
it's gonna be an issue.
Your dick up.
It's gonna be an issue.
Then once your dick up, guess what?
Is that sexual harassment there?
Yeah.
That's where we at now. That right there to them is sexual harassment. Now, if you both be doing a massage, you turn over and then you dick in my face, I would think she would be like, okay, motherfucker, this session is over. I'm gonna catch you on a rebound.
There you go.
Right?
Right.
How can anything go further than that?
And tell her manager out front. Like,
because once I turn over and my towel come off and I let my thing come in your face, get the flapping in front of you, I'm letting you know what I want to be done now. You see what I'm saying?
Off the rip.
So you need to let me know if this is what you want to be doing with me. Get up and leave or continue what we're going to be doing here. You know what I'm saying?
And off the rip, if I was Dashaun Watson and I heard some shit coming out with me off the break, I want a lie detector test. I want all these bitches to take a lie detector test.
Hell yeah.
because somebody is fucking lying.
Not only
I'm
that,
not doing nothing.
it's just too many of them, my nigga.
It is.
No.
It's like one for every state.
Like, why you getting so many massage therapists, dumbass? Now I know you did something. It's too many of them.
So where the employer complaints?
Like, you work in Texas. You're shit in Texas. You should have what, 1 or 2 maybe? Why so many?
Now you got a lot of money to pass around.
Like, it's like 40 something real.
But it's suspicious because, like I said earlier, is that the team,
Man, he was tricking.
the team representatives is representing the girl.
Man, he was tricking them bras, man. They knew what was up.
But the girls, exactly, man. It's
He was
like,
tricking them, man. They knew what was up.
I don't know, some of the shit you just
18
can't.
of them, maybe 1 or 2 of them, he probably got inappropriate. They went down for the tricking.
One of the girls came on TV the other day. We won't hear what
She was
talking about.
crying like a motherfucker.
God,
But
yeah,
I'm
God,
curious
the
to
jury-
understand what. You saying one of them said he turned over with the little child, and he was a wreck, right? So it should end it. Why you ain't say, okay, what are you doing? What are you doing, Dashaun? I don't do massages like this. Put this on. I get that. If he continue like, hell no, bitch, this dick out. You know what I'm saying? Now we got something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, man.
Where they supervisors at? Where the management of the place at? Where all the complaints that they put in before it even get to the court?
That.
Because as soon as you did like you said, I went out there. Look, this nigga showing this shit. You need to write a complaint. I don't want to massage him no more.
Exactly.
Where all that paperwork at? 'Cause you gotta do all that if it's really an issue. Not go home and cry in the corner like, oh,
And then you have to file a report then on the spot if we got two.
After the fact, though.
Yeah. So where's all that at?
Or you wait
Some of
till
that-
2 other people's. I think all this shit was. You gotta remember this Texas.
Yeah.
He don't want to leave Texas. They want to make it hard for him. But if this shit ain't true,
this shit going on.
he should sue everybody. Same thing I say about
But the
T.I.
damage is done. Even if he win, he lose.
But now it ain't the same with football players.
Yeah,
They can
the damage
rebound.
done.
Rebound. Football players can rebound.
Man, Michael Vick, that dog.
Music, T.I., you can't do it. Michael Vick, motherfucking main man, Baltimore, he can come back from the shit.
No, he didn't. Ray Rice never did. I think
No, he
was
ain't
right.
never-
Not
Okay,
Ray
but-
Rice. He whooped this girl. I ain't come back from that.
Yeah, he beat his girl up.
My
and
man was
Michael
in
Vick
murder
got all
case.
the dog. Oh, Ray Lewis.
Ray
yeah.
Lewis, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You
Matter
can
of fact-
clean this shit.
Matter of fact, he did that. My person, he did that.
Holy shit, that's allegedly.
Allegedly. But did the Diddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Everybody know
somebody
that.
else take
Same
the
thing with
Somebody
fuck his
else
name,
took the-
O.J. Simpson, dumbass.
Somebody else took the fall for it. Shine.
Yeah, they do.
Shine took the fall for it and spent 10 years.
How much money Sean make in them 10 years? He made a lot more.
Spent 10 years.
So I'm gonna let
and
her
he
talk.
made a lot of money from Diddy to his fans.
This is the first accuser. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta make a decision. Do I eat this shit for this nigga or what?
No longer practice the profession that I love the most without shaking during the session.
See,
My hands shake whenever I place them on a client, and I've had to cut sessions short. If you only knew how heartbreaking that is to me. I got into massage therapy to heal people.
what?
She put on a nice show.
To heal their minds and bodies, to bring peace to their souls. Dashaun Watson has robbed me of that. He took that away from me. He tainted a profession in which I take enormous pride. Flashes of Watson's face rush to me in the moment. I think of his penis touching me, which sends me into a tailspin. I suffer from panic attacks, anxiety, and depression.
Oh,
I'm
Pause.
in counseling.
hold on for a
Okay,
minute, man.
what's the difference between this?
What is happening here?
Hey, look, here's my thing. What's the difference between this and the girl from Peyton Manning? Remember she said he teabagged her?
Hmm.
Then you got Ben Roethlisberger. It's a pattern here. Ray Rice, no.
No, this hard to understand
Deshaun
because
Watson, no.
she started off saying she can't massage no more ever. She quit the business. Like
Traumatization, though.
the bra said his pink, what you gay? Like, how would that Like, what? I'm lost, yeah. She confusing me. Son.
What you say? He turned over and penis was showing.
Yeah, and it traumatized her. She can't do massages no more.
Oh, man.
Like what?
You supposed to.
I'm thinking this nigga holding them bras down, sticking dick down their back or something.
I'm confused on what she's doing here.
He's laying on the table.
Yeah,
He's
just
naked.
He's just using a little towel.
All right, so what is
He got a little towel on.
what they call it? Public nudity. That's $50 fine.
I don't know.
They're in the private room.
That's public nudity with $50 fine.
They're in the private room though.
Inappropriately showing yourself. What they call it? Inappropriately showing yourself. That's what $100 fine.
I'm lost here.
That's what I'm saying.
That's out here holding down and
she
pipe down.
She one of the 22 people that sued him. She one of the 22.
I don't know it's Texas though. They see a little white lady cry.
And this massage was 2.5 years ago.
How the fuck you?
Now she got chained of Texas, which she should have some Texas because she was in masseuse.
Statute of limitations on that.
Now I don't know, man. The first one they got Texas where the first one say I know. Then she say that's crazy. And then she say I told you stop working with him. What?
That's not him and her. That's somebody.
That's somebody texting her. That don't mean anything though.
They told her to stop working with him.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So you telling me
is that the
no insertion happened?
Hold on, yo.
She said that she thought there was a potential liability issue if Watson were to be injured by one of the various people working on him. She thought he would say she hurt him or something. And she said I just didn't want that on my plate anymore. So she ain't want to massage him no more.
But what does that have to do with anything?
She's saying
sexual assault because right there that was just inappropriate viewing or something.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, if a nigga put his dick out, a nigga touch a bitch, if a nigga do anything that has anything to do with a bitch that had nothing to do with had nothing to do with sex, she ain't want sex or none of that, that's assault. If it's a fucking kid, you should that's eliminate. That's you know where that's at. You know what I'm saying?
That's downhill, man.
Yeah, that's a whole nother, yeah.
As a result of Dashaun Watson's actions.
So she wanted how much? $300 million for that?
I hope he knows how much pain
$300 million
emotionally and physically.
100,000.
And I hope he knows how much pain he has inflicted on these other.
Oh, she want to
No
pay.
longer
She want a new house. That's
profession
it.
alone.
My thing is, she's saying she don't practice the profession no more because of that.
She might get blackballed.
I'm not feeling that. This was 2.5 years ago.
I don't think I buy that.
You probably moved on to some other shit any fucking way. You won't say, "Oh, that's why I ain't doing it no more." Like, nobody believe that.
I hope the next one better than that because she was a token one. She was probably in the group. Everybody like, you can do it because we're not going out there and look stupid like you just did. Every person in the world gonna look at you like, so he showed his penis to you and you didn't back away and go out. Say, I feel uncomfortable, sir. Put the towel back over.
Basically,
I can't finish this massage.
my thing is people there. Some of the girls don't get them wrong. They did. They're gonna do that. They want to make the extra money. You know what I'm saying? But for him to run through 45, 50 bitches, like nigga, you doing something foul here. Yeah? You gotta be
He's showing them like, look, you want to work with this?
It's obviously he can't work with those ones no more. Obviously, I don't want to do with him no more because he was foul.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's hard to say what it is or what it ain't because the simple fact of the matter is that the timing is off and the fucking team attorney is
that's
representing them.
Yeah,
so it's kind of fishy.
It's fishy, but I'd rather say that motherfucker was doing something. He was. I think he get off on it. He one of them sick motherfuckers that got show.
It's something. This nigga did something. You don't run through that.
But see, the problem I have with this ain't gonna be swept under this show. That's one of y'all two.
That's me. And you're a professional
and the
too.
problem I have with it is that this shit ain't gonna get swept under the rug just like other sports figures that did
Wrong is
shit,
wrong.
same shit like this.
Stupid is stupid. He was stupid. Wrong is wrong.
But also look at
Wrong.
the skin color too.
No, I mean that's somewhat, but when it comes to sexual assault, they treat that shit across the board the motherfucking same. Now charging it is different, but you know. But in my theory about it is he was just stupid. Because if you know that you already gonna be charged because you black, you still do that dumb ass shit with people that you know you can't trust. As my man Rabbit would say, if he had a hood girl, you could have easily paid her. Not even that much, $10K, she went away. But you fucking with the Caucasian and the Hispanic, they tend to take shit to the extreme. And they can be easily coerced. But he had a fetish, man. That's all that was. He get a fetish off that shit. And you know how it is. If you get somebody to go with it, of course. If not, then you try your hand. Now, if I hear he holding bars down, or he's sticking penis down throats, or he grazed the butt cheeks with it or something like that, then I get it. But that ain't really assault is inappropriate showing.
No, you can't.
Ain't like he
rectify
grabbing
the problem after
now,
that.
if he grabbing you and say, yo, come and test this. Then that's the bigger issue. You ain't doing that. That's just a waste of time.
You ain't gonna be able to rectify the issue.
Now, 18 of them, I think 3 of them he might got a little forceful with. I think so. But out of 18 or 22 of them, all of them motherfuckers.
I'm already knowing he did something. It's just too many for me.
So you think out of 18,
like,
out of 22, how many he did something?
Like, by that many, it means it got to be that many more.
So
they ain't saying nothing.
So when he smacked one on the ass, she gonna
see what I'm saying?
So she should get $100 because he smacked her on the ass.
Like, for example,
good massage.
He got to be the talk in the industry of
massage. He
gonna try to fuck you. He gonna do this when he turn over. He gonna want a towel. It had to be the word in the industry by him fucking with this many.
And I was to the.
You feel what I'm saying? By this many of these massage therapists, it had to be the talk in the town of massage therapy world that if Dashaun Watson call you, he's a freaky motherfucker. He wants a little ass towel and gonna turn over and show his penis to you. Literally. It had to be the talk. You feel me? That's a lot of people, Slim.
Romeo.
And they all say he did the same thing. So it had to be what he do. So they talked about this. This had to be the industry talk.
Not just that. I think when they grouped up, they probably all talked and got this one story together.
That many people, dog?
I don't know. We're in a group, 18 of us. We all know we about to get paid. We're going to be one.
It can't be that many massage therapists. HG's in Texas, man. For him to have that many, when you start thinking about the numbers for a minute, dog, this is an extreme amount of number of massage therapists, dog. Now, before, I wasn't thinking this nigga, you know, maybe he was being a freaky motherfucker. He did something, man. It's too many.
What do you do then?
At least he ain't raped him.
What do you do then?
We don't know.
What do you do?
It's too many, yo. I think he's just a freak. And like I said, in the industry, they had to have this thing where they, hey, that nigga call you, he's a freak. You know what I'm saying?
Right, so, I mean,
it had to be, young, because it had to be. That's too many in Texas, my nigga. Them bitches had to know each other. You know what I'm saying?
Now, the other thing is they got to match each other's stories up, like they did Bill Cosby. Because, like, Bill Cosby, it was consistent because each girl said he did the same thing.
There you go. It can't be. And they're going to change up.
That's the other thing.
I mean, once things become public, everybody will mimic the story and
there
shit.
You go. So,
but I don't know. These two broads right here, I don't know about. The first one, I don't believe at all. It don't sound right.
Who came forward?
And this is a straight Caucasian.
To us. And now.
This is her attorney.
This letter that she
wrote a letter. The other one wrote a letter.
To be read as well.
She's going to read it.
She was gracious enough to give me the permission to read her letter on her behalf. Her name is Lauren Baxley. Remember her name. When you reached out to me through Instagram, I was excited to work with you. I've had the opportunity to work with many athletes, and as massage therapy is an important component to athletic performance, I took it seriously that you would entrust me with your physical recovery. You asked how long I had been a therapist, and I told you 11 years. I watched a few YouTube clips of quarterbacks during games, carefully making mental notes of the pivoting, sprinting, and even sacking that occurs in order to best prepare myself for your unique needs. When you requested a pre-consultation phone call, I was happy to oblige. You detailed a few items of concern, your privacy and areas of desired focus. You made sure to use the words, quote unquote, professional. Make sure to use the words, quote unquote, professional and quote unquote, non-sexual. Though I wondered a bit when you mentioned that it was quote unquote, difficult for you to find a therapist who was quote unquote, comfortable working with you. Certainly, if all you wanted was professional work, maybe other therapists were simply starstruck by your local celebrity.
All right, let's stop right there. That gets to my point, right? He got stipulations, right? First of all, he telling them there's no sexual contact. He telling them this. This is his stipulations. You feel me?
Mhm.
So if he telling you no sexual contact, his stipulation, we need privacy. So I mean, of course, he a millionaire quarterback. Brother signed a big deal. Of course, you want privacy. You feel me?
He was.
So
There's another thing. In their contract clause, they can't fuck up.
oh yeah, come on. That's a lot of money.
Guaranteed money, guaranteed. No matter what you get.
So
This is salary money.
it's just the salary he ain't gonna get. Because you got something.
The signing bonus and all that.
Yeah, he already
I
got.
could not know at that
You
point.
got that fucked up.
But
Because you got a clause in there. You can't get in no trouble. You can't have no legal issues. None of that shit.
can't denigrate the what's that called?
Shoot.
It's the shield, but it's the logo.
You can't do anything that's detrimental to the
Especially
NFL
NFL,
shield.
yeah. They got a lot of shit you can't do with them. Let's see what she's talking about.
To me through Instagram. I was excited to work with you. I've had the opportunity to work with many athletes, and as massage therapy is an important component to athletic performance, I took it seriously that you would entrust me with your physical recovery. You asked how long I had been a therapist, and I told you 11 years. I watched a few YouTube clips of quarterbacks during games, carefully making mental notes of the pivoting, sprinting, and even sacking that occurs in order to best prepare myself for your unique needs. When you requested a pre-consultation phone call, I was happy to oblige.
Most self-employed and 1099 contractors
Areas of desired focus. You made sure to use the words, quote unquote, professional. Make sure to use the words, quote unquote, professional and quote unquote, non-sexual. Though I wondered a bit when you mentioned that it was quote unquote, difficult for you to find a therapist who was quote unquote, comfortable working with you. Certainly, if all you wanted was professional work, maybe other therapists were simply starstruck by your local celebrity. I could not know at that point. You mentioned needing extra focus in your gluteal area, which is standard for anyone, particularly an athlete who requires massive sprinting power and short bursts of speed. You texted, "We still good?" shortly before your appointment on June 2nd. I confirmed and gave you parking instructions while you repeated your privacy concerns. You asked again if we had privacy space. I said yes. Then you asked if you could shower before your service. I found
Anything wrong with that? Want privacy and take a shower.
I know there's a couple of this. I know I seen a private.
Well, you can't. You ain't got-
No, them jumps off anyway. You ain't gonna do it. What about to say?
I seen a private.
Girls
massage
don't have to
therapist
do it.
Do that.
They can always turn it down.
That's why you said I'm gonna be loud. That's why I turned it in.
If he said that, obviously it's something up.
But no, they can still refuse. Why go?
That's what I'm getting to. Like, what made you continue with shit?
Yeah, I mean, if he got
But
all
the
the
other thing
stipulations,
is, the other thing is,
He got a lot of stipulations.
there you go. Too much. That's a headache right there. Next.
and the other thing is, I know a private masseuse that do same shit. I ran past the page, not know, but I ran past the page on Instagram. Got the name. She said the client gotta go take a shower first, put on a robe, and
He ain't never massage party. They coming to his house.
And put on some drawers. That's what it is. They had to put on some of these white drawers, like jail drawers.
Okay, yeah, but he don't want those. He want to use a towel. That's different.
Found that a little strange, but if you were coming from a training session, not abnormal. I said you could shower beforehand. When you arrived, I had you sign a consent form for massage treatment. Then I showed you the shower room and massage room, directing you to get on the massage table face down and under the sheets after your shower. I stepped out to give you privacy and space and closed the doors between us. When you confirmed that you were ready for your massage, I entered the room and was both shocked and sickened to find you completely nude, face down. Your full rear was exposed, as well as your scrotum.
Sound like me.
I quickly covered you with a hand towel as you tried to insist that you were both uncomfortable by the towel and you didn't mind being exposed. I said that I minded, and as I attempted to start the session, you clearly directed me away from a therapeutic glute massage toward your anus.
Hold on.
Every
Wait. So she massaging him. First of all, he was naked. He said he ain't doing nothing about that. She continued, right?
Why?
Right?
She continued.
She continued. Now, she continued with that. She started massaging, according to her, massaging his glutes. Start massaging them glutes. You know what I'm saying? That
The groin area.
you know?
Man, why?
And he started pushing that hand down to them balls, baby.
boundary from professional and therapeutic to sexual and degrading,
This story just
you crossed or attempted to cross. You insisted that I not use my knuckles or forearms, but that I use my fingers for digital stimulation, which is an ethical violation of massage practice when working in the gluteal area. I compromised by attempting to.
What?
It's against massage, whatever.
Oh, she said that, or he proceeded to make her do that.
She's saying that was against the rules to
And like how he's supposed to know that?
massaging the glute area.
But
Yeah, you don't know that.
And she ain't tell him that either.
With your fingers, like
Why
She ain't tell him that shit.
Why she do it then?
what will make somebody think something illegal, first of all? And if I tell you just use your fingers, why will make that illegal? I'm confused on that one right there. Maybe somebody was
She ain't tell him that. She ain't tell him nothing. He ain't know. I'm sure he didn't know.
No one's half the battle.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known that.
Of my hand.
I wouldn't have known
I
that.
did not want to touch you, but my terror kept me out, and I continued to the best of my ability to give you therapeutic treatment. But at this point, it was clear that's not what you were seeking. When you turned over, you again exposed yourself, this time your penis.
Oh.
When I covered your groin area,
Okay.
you complained.
After he exposed the penis,
Okay, now
Guess
he
what she-
exposed himself.
guess what she did?
Continue to massage
There you go.
up and down, left and right.
So, okay, when I turn over, like I told y'all when we was talking about this before, when I turn over the towel, party over, everything is in your face, right?
Dick in your face.
She said she continued though.
Why?
She continued.
Why?
Now I'm lost.
again that the very soft towel I had provided was itchy and rough. At that point, I carefully covered your groin with a softer headrest cover, pulling the towel out from under that so as not to expose you. You were aroused and removed.
First of all, you take one towel off my dick and squeeze another towel on my dick. Expect my dick not to be hard now?
Yeah.
You tripping now. You was jiggling around my genitals. That's too much. She said she took one towel off his genitals and placed a softer one around. Okay, that all that movement gonna get my dick hard. Literally. Probably my dick probably been hard anyway. I would have been waiting for that. But
Like ping.
the cover when I was working on your upper quad area.
I think it hard when
At
girls
which
smell
time you
good,
moved
man.
in such a
My
way
shit is
that your penis touched my hand.
trigger finger.
You then told me
She
to
said his penis
just grab it.
accidentally touched her hand.
Oh, what?
if it was in my way.
She said
Okay,
her-
now we doing too much.
She said his penis touched her hand. Is he
You then
get?
told
Did
me
he
to
get up and
just
have it
grab
to
it.
touch her hand?
Oh, just grab it
If
though.
it was in my way.
Okay,
You were
that's what I'm
aroused
talking
and
about.
removed
Oh,
the
you said
cover
you
when I was
grabbed-
working on your upper quad area,
Nah,
at which time you moved in
that's
such a way that your penis touched my hand. You then told me to just grab it if it was in my way. This had no and I felt as if the session might
Purr.
Now it sound like a purr.
He's a purr.
Alright.
That nigga said he just grabbed it if that joint your way.
Alright, imagine me on the table.
Holy
Size of my
fuck.
jaw. I just moved it.
That whip.
Damn.
Hey, that nigga said grab, just move out of the way though. You know what I'm saying? If it's in your way, move it.
I'm here saying I'm stopping. I'm leaving.
But no, she continued.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I would say, all right, this is over with.
Like really, this massage has already went way past 8 boundaries a long time ago,
That
right?
shit went over.
Right now, we just where she want to be too then.
Done.
Like, you gotta like this to be this far.
This should have stopped
You know what I'm saying?
when she seen him with
No.
his dick out.
This is from her story now. By now, you should have seen the rest of this shit. That you, whatever you about to say.
Don't let me be the judge. Like, so you.
But she said the joint touched her, and this nigga said, you can move it if you want. Get it out your way.
And then he just said, fuck it, just grab it.
Hey, I ain't got no hands. You do it. Hey, this bitch kept massaging those, man. Like, she was massaging around the balls and dick in her face. So, to me, you want to fuck. If I'm him, you want to fuck. As far as I'm concerned.
Time was spent trying not to be sick, not have an outburst,
Sit.
and keep you covered.
Mm-mm.
In those minutes, I considered my past, present, and potential clients who were connected to you through the Texans franchise in your social life. With your millions of fans and followers, with your resources and income,
That's the key point right there. Connected to the Texans. See, no, that's what I thought. These little bitches that he fucking with, some of them fuck. And he working them through the motherfucking fact that he played for the Texans. You feel me?
So
Now-
basically, the Texans is
They
telling
know.
them
They
where
know.
to- It's telling them where to go.
Dog, he
Get
can't.
these massages.
Dog, this nigga's worth almost their whole roster, right? They're not letting him go somewhere and just get massaged willy-nilly, right? It's no way in the fuck.
Ain't no way in hell they're gonna let him go anywhere, period.
45 of these different bitches, he too? No. Without them knowing? Come on.
Oh, so you want to leave us? So we gonna expose your kink.
Exactly.
Kinky bad. You want to
Shit.
leave us, huh?
When you got here, oh, we gonna take care of you, man. What you
Yeah,
need?
we got you. We gonna
You
make
need-
all this go away.
You need Korean horse, Spanish horse, whatever you need. They gonna come massage you. They gonna take care of you, my nigga. 2 years later, hey, we got his ass.
I'm ready to leave, man. I don't want to be here no more.
We
man.
got his ass.
Oh, okay. So
Don't
now
you leave us, nigga. We got you. Gonna
Yeah,
tape.
We're gonna show all this.
Got you
Yeah.
fucking all these 40 bitches. Like all these bitches. He fucked most of these bitches, dog.
As you notice, they're not seeking no time in jail.
Man, most of these bitches fuck. This bitch right here was talking earlier was 2.5 years ago.
Right, but as you heard what I said, right? They're not seeking jail time.
Yeah, that's another thing, dog. You saying 40 bars?
It ain't that much
40
me-
bars over 2 years. That's a lot. That ain't a lot. Really.
What?
40 bars over 2.5
In the
years.
same state?
Yeah, that ain't a lot.
Younger, it's not
For
that many
NFL
massages out there, yo.
Nah, for NFL athletes, that's
40 of them
for me or
joints.
you, yeah.
No, what I'm telling you
Me or
is,
Jay, yeah.
what I'm telling you is 20 some accused, all of total is 40.
But most
Some of them
them-
saying no,
But you know, they
but it's still too many. It means it's more. They ain't
but
saying no.
look who's telling them where to go to get these massages.
Gotta be the Texans. Huh?
The team is.
He's not doing this on his own, yeah.
Like being king.
There's no way in the possible fuck they going this many massage parlors and the Texans don't know about it. No.
Because he started
also
saying,
powerless
I want
and
out
trapped.
when. Like somewhere in the beginning
my
of the
work
season.
contract with my building was tied to my lease. And at the
Right.
snap of your fingers, I knew my good reputation,
Then all of a sudden,
my
bitches come
home,
out.
and my career might be lost.
And don't know
Other than my massage
right
license, I had very little
What's this?
education to fall back on in hopes of finding supportive income.
because this is PR.
My anger and
This is a
disgust
PR night.
burned within me, both at you and at myself.
They know that. That's crazy.
And
Shame
who's their
in the way I had been
backup
cornered
quarterback?
did not
I fucked them. I'm like, I would never play for them again.
He's stuck.
Ain't playing for y'all. Niggas, I sit out. That contract up.
Dang, they fucked his career.
sit well with my outspoken nature against abuse of any kind. I have been angry at you for so many reasons since that day in June. I am furious that the talented and hardworking
Now, from what y'all heard, is that sexual harassment?
Harassment, yes. Assault, no. You can't be just flinging shit in people's heads and shit. Just grabbing and shit. That's harassment. That's harassment. Now, assault, I look at it differently, but everybody got different versions of assault. I'm saying,
And then that's when the YouTube move will come out.
That's gonna hit them next. And don't let it get any whiff of it. They coming for them next. And them the ones who be at the games and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like they never let Michael Vick hit the end of them dogs. They love them pets.
No bullshit.
He never heard the end of that shit. Never saw him on another commercial either. And that's what was talking about how he fucked the dog up and he was making demands for it. You never saw him make any other deal on any infomercial. Even then, he ain't got no shoes, no jersey, no clothes.
They
Nothing.
made him jump loops too, like Nick Cannon. For him to get taxes, ate his ass too.
Yeah, that shit don't stop while you in jail. They going off your last return. Last return said you was making 20-something million a year. You ain't made that in a minute. But that's just to show you how society is, man. You know, you gotta watch the mob mentality and get it. You know what I'm saying? So mob go too much one way.
Too much. I mean, when I think about it, it's more like skin color.
I thought that at first too, but certain shit blurs that line of skin color. It's just certain shit that been kids.
I mean,
I'm
to
thinking-
me,
I'm thinking about guys like Ben Roethlisberger, Peyton Manning.
But that was one incident with two for Ben and one for Peyton. They ain't 40. So one, they can't sweep under the rug. That nigga got 40 or 22.
This can be swept in the rug.
Not
Spam
22.
off.
Not 22 and nothing about the way he said he wanted out and he ain't ever gonna play for them again. See, them fighting words right there. You know what I'm saying? But
To an NFL team.
and they had dirt on him. He should have known that too. That's what I'm saying. It's just stupidity. If I know they got dirt on me, I'm gonna ask for easier exit than to be all brash with. I'm like, look, I'm gonna fake an injury or what you want me to do. I'm not playing. I just don't want to play for y'all. Y'all lied. I won't be in this motherfucking race.
Because if you look at during the season, how he played, he did good, but the team was some shit. And the problem was he was getting fucked up too in the process. Like defense was fucking him up, throwing his ass on the sidelines and shit. JJ Watt wanted out, he got out, but they also said that you are old as shit, so you go ahead and walk. The coach let D Hopkins go. What the fuck was that about? And then different rumors surfaced that it was about him having an argument with baby mama or some shit.
But they paid himself into a wall too. Now he can't play for them. Because the same women that are going to be there, they're going to be there and they're going to protest their game. So they fucked them all the way around. They don't want him for real, but they just don't want him to go nowhere else. And if he do, they don't care because they know he ain't fucking. He ain't getting no endorsement. Because you got to think about it. They didn't tarnish him so bad. They don't want him.
I'm going to think about this.
You can't build no team with that.
they probably the only team that he play for is them.
Nah, they going to have protesters. Them chicks going to be there.
They're going to be there to
Yeah,
protest.
they're going to protest it. Yeah, we don't, y'all support rapists. And the league going to suspend them anyway. They got the code of conduct.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was happy it didn't happen during the season. So by the time the
I
season
think
started, he's going to get about 4 game suspension just because of the allegation.
I think you're going to get 6.
6, 4, he ain't playing. But that's sad, man. You know, the young black brothers out here with the money, you gotta be smart. If you got kinks, you need to get that done. They always to a third party. Nothing they can ever get back to you. Make these broad sign clauses. You the star. You sign this, that means you can never come back on me and get any reimbursement, any type of shit. Y'all make them sign that shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll do it. Because you. But y'all gotta be smart out here. Just for all my youngers out there, you know what I'm saying? Coming up, about to be NBA stars, football stars, and all that. You gotta think, man. The world is out here. You gonna get played or you gonna play. And all chicks see is money, you know what I'm saying? That love you and all that, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is, man. You gotta be smart in that. Dashaun is dumb. I don't overexpose myself to that. I ain't damn sure I had nobody holding over my head. I'm third party in that. Y'all are gonna handle everything I do. He gonna bring these bras there to know. I'm gonna roll over on their ass and they know what they're gonna do. But it ain't never gonna be to me. He gonna take it long before they ever get to me. That's the way I think. You know what I'm saying? That's how y'all should be thinking. This the NBA players say shit, man. Come on, man. Don't worry about that. Kevin Durant, why? Why you got a Twitter account? You don't need that. You put a high assistant to do that. They speak for you. All the shit you say to the assistant, and they type it on the fake Kevin Durant account right there.
What's going on with him and the white dude?
What do you mean, Kyrie Irving?
Kevin Durant.
Oh, what's his name?
Fake ass comedian dude.
Oh, no, I think one of them was roasting him up, calling him soft and weak and all that, and he kept saying, fuck you, bitch ass nigga, and all that shit.
The one that got the black white.
Yeah, okay, I don't know about him, girl.
Comedian. Girl, yeah.
No, not him. It was the other one.
Girl, oh, Michael Rappaport.
Yeah, Michael Rappaport.
Man, that nigga, bitch. Who screenshots a chat conversation we having on Instagram?
In the beginning, yeah.
Who does that?
And then it got him in trouble. Got Durant in trouble. What? You got to pay what? $35,000.
Yeah.
That's stupid. He's Durant. Man, I know you don't like bitches, Durant, but damn, find something to do with your life.
Said nigga don't like bitches though, yeah.
You don't have that nigga no cheeks. That nigga gets no cheeks.
Like him, they want to make another list. Him and Master P, son, is the top of this list. Like, where the bitches at?
No bitches. No entourage.
Then Master P, son,
That nigga, I don't know what's up with him. He don't get no pussy.
you had the baddest joint
Stop.
out there chasing you.
I don't know. Chloe on.
What's up with these
Chloe
niggas though, yeah?
Huh?
What's up with these niggas, yeah?
I don't know. Durant fucking me up though. Damn, man, you make a C Pleasant look bad, dog. You make a C
Wait a
Pleasant.
minute, how long you been in the league?
13 years.
I don't remember no bitch at all.
Never. I said all I see is his mother. Hey, I know.
I've been living with his mother.
That's not good.
no,
think-
don't hugging him, nothing. I think win a
I
championship.
think,
No TMZ, nothing.
Nothing, dog.
I think he lived with his mother, though.
Yeah.
He moved wherever he go.
Nigga.
That's sad.
I'm sorry for niggas that's famous and just not getting no pussy. I think somebody sit back.
It's
don't notice.
Dog, come the fuck out. Nobody gives a fuck.
I think nobody notice you ain't getting no ass. Like,
No,
come
no.
on, yeah.
You get no cheeks.
Because when he won MVP,
Nothing happened.
Because when he won MVP, who was at the podium?
He say in love with the basketball.
We having sex quietly somewhere.
Nah, dog. He fucks sports.
And when niggas do that, them niggas gay. Cufflink ass nigga.
I think Kyrie, he bad. He bad too. He any manic depressive.
Nigga, when you start going in your 40s and we ain't heard you have a bitch, it's a problem.
What happened?
Especially when you famous, yeah.
Think about Kyrie. Kyrie is hilarious.
I think that's what Draymond Green said to that nigga too. Everybody keep saying he called him a bitch ass nigga. I think nah, he's like, nigga, you don't get no bitches.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, Draymond.
Draymond said something else, y'all. It wasn't just that.
I think Draymond.
Draymond went on.
I think Draymond said you can get no pussy.
Yeah.
He's like, you afraid of it?
Basically,
You
yeah.
scared?
Nigga, get a ball up. Nigga, stop playing basketball. You're like, go get some cheeks.
Basically.
Damn,
Got to get pussy. Man, I'm telling y'all niggas in life. Pussy, nigga. What you came out of, you need a lot of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, my niggas? You need that. You know what I'm saying? That.
Even if you have it running
No,
on the side of your
don't let Rabbit
face.
get y'all in trouble.
You need that shit, man. I'm sorry. Talk to your lady, man. Have a discussion like, hey, Rabbit was right, man. Men can't suppress this shit. I'm gonna have to beat myself, baby. You like that?
Yeah, she
Or I'm gonna have to get some bomb head from you. You like those two things?
Yeah, she gonna start you over.
Now, if your girl have no problem with you beating yourself,
Yep, she gonna stay at the tip.
He gonna start shooting threes with his dick.
She ain't got no problem with you beating yourself. You good. You know what I'm saying?
Do it right in front of you.
Yeah,
You know you ain't get
start
nobody else to
shooting,
beat
start shooting threes with the dick.
Jeez. I think some girls get mad you beating yourself for real. Like, nigga, you taking care of yourself?
you. Now, that's only if you do it next to him.
That's only if you do it next to him.
Why you doing that?
If you ain't
We doing that because you in your period, bitch. What's wrong with you?
if you ain't fucking.
Sometimes they start to fight. You don't want to ask you like, man, fuck that shit. I'm gonna be right in front of you.
I beat
all
that
this shit
addiction.
been in you.
I beat that.
All this right here on this napkin in my hand. That shit all up in you.
I beat that. I beat that. Beat myself up addiction. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you ain't beat that though.
And what's that called with that lotion y'all get? Polymenia?
Stop this shit. Leave Rosie Palm alone.
Palmina.
Rosie Palm, dog.
They should have some special lotion for Palminas. Hey, they should name that lotion Palmina for just for people to jerk themselves to have to death.
The default lotion to jerk yourself with was lipid. Who was it? Start with the L.
Huh?
I ain't looking at
He said nip it.
It was Lipiderm or something.
That's
Or some baby oil.
I don't need all that. Nah, no, that's what I'm doing, baby. Watch burned up and everything, fucking the baby oil and Vaseline. Yeah.
You said baby oil.
Yeah, baby
Take a
oil.
big lump with that that Vaseline.
So what we looking like, man? What we
Somebody
looking like?
go in there, look at that Vaseline, deep hole in it.
What we looking like with Nick Cannon, man? Y'all look, the joint came back. Y'all seen it?
I ain't watch it, but I seen the joint.
I don't know. He was on Corey Holman podcast. You know, 5150 joint. Right?
He showed
Not
up
to tell y'all
on
about that
he
shit.
showed up on the battle of what's his name? Hitter.
That monster shit.
The joint with Cassidy in it.
That mask shit. Oh, cat. Oh, damn. I ain't even seen that joint yet. I seen the highlights. We'll talk about that Wednesday. Cause you seen it?
Hitman Holler and
Hitman
Cassidy.
Holler and Cassidy.
I seen part of it. I ain't see all of it. They said that Hitman Holler had the first round, third round. Cassidy had the second round. They said they both was sloppy. But I got to see this shit.
Nick said they was
myself.
sloppy.
They old. What the fuck? What they rapping about?
I gotta see.
Long T's and G's.
I gotta see what they. I gotta see how this played out because
No.
people have different opinions. Some people said Cassidy won. Some people said Hitman Holler won. Some people said it was trash.
You know what we do?
Because
one mic, two mic.
One thing about the battle rap, I want to get more into that. I want to get some battle rappers on here too. One thing about battle rap is like you gotta stay ahead of times. You gotta stay current, and at the same time you gotta know a lot about your opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that go on there now go against each other don't know nothing about each other. They're just saying they canned lines. It don't sting nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I find out your motherfucking wife fucked your best friend, I put that in a rhyme, that's gonna sting your ass. You see what I'm saying? But your canned shit that can go generically to everybody don't work. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? That's what you get more now in the battle rap. It's nobody trying to battle. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to make you mad or nothing. It's just like, it's just saying shit they already said. You can put anybody in front of them, they can say that. So they don't fit. It's not a battle when you not talk, like you watch, everybody watch Now, right? And what was the main thing he was doing, White Boy was doing? Talking about, he even turned on and talked about himself one time.
Yeah, that's how you want.
Like you gotta talk about, you gotta know the person. Oh, you're not battling. You just rapping.
They said, I know what you about to say to me.
Yeah.
That's a dumb way in the movie.
Hell yeah. Well, some Nick Cannon said on 5150, right? So first of all, you know, Corey Holman, he won't be going in on motherfuckers, right? That's why he really not in the industry like that. Yeah. So he telling Nick Cannon, man, they get on the topic of gay marriage, right? So you can already sense Nick Cannon dancing and putting his fucking fancy shoes on, trying to dance out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? He just got himself in some bullshit. Now I'm on 5150 and your dumb ass got me talking about gay. You see what I'm saying?
He tried to get him fucked up.
He tried to come up out of that. So Corey Holcomb just kept on saying, look, man, I know you got to stay in your little box. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's a trigger word right there.
Exactly.
It's gaslight.
So my point
By
is,
that time, when you say some shit like that, it's time for you to get up and walk the fuck out.
but he was right, though. Nigga, you're not going to say nothing. In fact, you squirming now. You scared of what you're saying now, right or wrong. You feel me? So I want to ask y'all right now, the wilding out, what made wilding out the shit was, it was raw. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about people. They was pushing the edge on shit, right? I ain't got him doing none of that. He too scared.
I don't think he's doing that no more.
He's too scared, you know?
I don't think it's going to be the same.
Me either, you know? He's too scared to do it now, yeah? Like, he on his knees coming back. Like, he's not going to do nothing. He's not even going to bring nobody on his show. I think he's going to get rid of all the people that's dead or tell them niggas they can't do certain shit. Or he's going to bring new people on there that's like comedians, not those ones he had, the hood joints. You feel me?
Bring some white people.
People he can stick their heads just right for him and have him say dumb shit. He's not going to have no niggas that's going to be raw and be saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get him in trouble.
So pretty much, he created the show and they took it from him. And
exactly. Like you get once you get muzzled, you're not that person no more.
And now,
you know what I'm saying?
And now they could do anything to him. Take Dave Chappelle, for example. Dave Chappelle wasn't having it.
But he was a person that didn't take that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Rolled out.
Exactly.
He just said, fuck it, I banned the shit.
That's an example right there. Either you want to take it, get in that little box, nigga, make your money like a black man should in your little box and be accepted. Or you're going to be like motherfucking Corey Holcomb, really, or motherfucking your man right there, and just roll the fuck out. Mm-hmm. Like, nigga, fuck y'all. Y'all call me when y'all get y'all mind together, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And the smart thing that Dave Chappelle did was that he rolled out, he spent about 10 years, 12 years to himself. He came back, went on Netflix because Netflix lets you have your own issue, creative thing. They put the show, the Chappelle show on Netflix. He told people to protest and not watch it. And they took it away because, you know, his wishes. They said, you know, they made a statement and said because of his wishes, we let Chappelle show, you know, come back, you know, doing a negotiation because they weren't paying them for the show. Now, when they did to be on Netflix, now when they did pay him $50 million for his show, the fucked up thing about it is they paid him $50 million for the show, but they gave him tap dance shit and wanted him to do whatever they wanted him to do. And then when that happened, the show wasn't even funny. That third season,
you're right.
That shit wasn't even funny, and you can tell who wrote that. Like
that's what be happening to shit, man.
That
it get corporatized. It get white. It get white chipped.
Right. Now it's not even for our culture no more.
It's their shit. They controlling it, and it's not what we like. You know what I'm saying? Like once they put on Wild 'N Out, it's different.
But see,
it's gonna be some bullshit.
It's no different from how they used to do back in the day, like the movie Bamboozled, for example. I know y'all seen that.
Yeah.
You know, they took his shit. They took their shit away. You had a black dude that was a producer, and Jada Pinkett Smith played it, right? They both, you know, they acted the black kiss the white man ass role, and had the two tap dancing for some bullshit.
Yeah, that. Once you in that box and you know you in that box to make money, nigga,
it's hard to get out. The Wayans brothers.
Nick Cannon is one. Wayans brothers. They one of those.
Yeah, because The Living Color, same thing. The first two seasons, they was good, but then the seasons goes on, it wasn't getting funnier. As more as the seasons was rolling, it wasn't getting funnier and funnier.
A lot of people left too.
Yeah. So if you notice, if you was to watch The Living Color like the very last season and the season before that, only thing you had was Tommy Davidson, Jamie Foxx, Reggie McFadden, and that was it. The rest of them was everybody else that you did not know of.
Pretty much.
And Jim Carrey, he's default. So
He wasn't on like that the last season. He did
yeah,
That joint turned into some straight trash.
it did.
Once you get white chip.
White Chip.
You know what I'm
Scary
saying,
Movie
though?
1 and 2 was good.
Scary movie. Same thing.
Shit.
That third, fourth, and fifth one, that was dark.
Davidson,
Fuck
trash.
it,
And
man.
then you can tell who wrote the shit because you look at it like you be falling asleep. They be telling white people jokes. And
Hell yeah.
That motherfucking fool with my man Andy with the red wig. Like Kevin Hart was in there or something like that. Man, I'm fucking scared.
Yeah.
there's your man from Naked Gun on there. Then the fifth one had Mac Miller. Yeah, it was trash.
Yeah. Before we get out of there, what y'all think about Biden, man? So far.
He's been doing a good job, but they need to pay attention to Georgia and their voting rights. They need to do something with that.
I got a whole conversation for that. I got it fresh. I'm gonna dig deeper to your man. You letting that slide right here.
Yeah, they got
That's slavery down here.
Now, here's the thing with that. Here's my opinion on that. If they're going to do voting rights, the Democrats now, if they're going to let that slide down there, then they should just give D.C. the state.
I mean, between this and the guns, there's going to be a fight going on real soon.
Man, they about to boycott Georgia. Y'all ain't getting nothing no more.
Oh, yeah.
Athletics, none of that shit. They about to hit y'all head all the way around.
Yeah, All-Star game moved out.
They ain't playing with y'all, man.
They ain't playing with them.
They think we going back to 1950.
Hell
We can't
yeah.
get niggas beverages, waiting in line. You gotta have voter card and all that. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
That shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't vote on Sunday. Man, they doing some wild shit out there. Cobb County, fuck you.
Pretty much.
Shit. What's up with my man Paul Pierce, man? This stupid motherfucker. Well, no. I thought about that.
Outside of ESPN, you free to do whatever the fuck you want to do. But Janelle Hill learned that the hard way.
Nah, the reason why they fired him was because he recorded. He wasn't reported. So he put himself
No, he
out
posted
there.
it.
He posted it live.
Nah, he supposed to have somebody else reported. And then post it.
He physically
He did it
posted it.
himself. That's why they fired him. That's what they think.
So if somebody posted it, they can't get mad at somebody posting something. But he posted it.
Yeah, he don't get too fucked. I think he's leaving him anyway.
Huh?
I think he was leaving ESPN anyway. They didn't say he was staying beforehand. I think his contract was something like that. Something happened where
I guess he gets tired. ESPN, a lot of folks that left ESPN went to Fox. And I'm like surprised why people went to Fox on that.
I mean, Fox is left wing, but they let you say what the fuck you want. And the fact that nigga said that about that basketball team, he got his own show then, that y'all know. But he did that to break this contract. He knew Disney how they work, so he knew if he did anything to defame the country, the company, they was going to kick him out. Paul Pierce didn't give a fuck.
He went to a far right joint too.
He did not give a fuck. He was in California, weed was legal. They was smoking heroin. He had hookers, sluts, whores. It was paid for, but they was in his own house. All party sound waivers agreed. He was in his own house in California. That's what they was tripping on.
You
It
know
was the
who-
weekend, and he was all work. He wanted to get turned up. They mad because the shit went viral. Now everybody's like, oh, Paul Pierce did this.
So the fuck what? I
Hey,
don't give a
he got a
fuck.
lot of his brands out there too. I ain't know the nigga had that much shit. He got like shoes, clothes, all that. He said all that in the video too. That helped him out too.
I don't give a fuck if you smoke crack on that motherfucker.
No, you can't smoke crack. You gotta be legal.
Look,
You can't do meth, you can't do crack, you can't smoke coke. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? We illegal though. Oh, why
I'm talking about ESPN.
Oh, then they everybody got code of conduct. He knew what it was. You can't do anything to defame them out. You signed that, you signed the contract. Everybody got total conduct. Every job got one. First you do, you get fired.
ASAP.
No, what they say, immediate termination. No first witness, last, straight gone.
I don't hear me sing. Got too much music.
I was singing my song, my Lil Wayne. And
First of all, that nigga smacks, man.
Yeah. Long as my bitches love me. I don't give a fuck about them.
That nigga, oh yeah, got the red bone in the jank. Well, when you think about it, what he's supposed to do if he's single? I mean,
oh yeah, I ain't married.
Oh yeah, he got strippers back there for
Yeah,
sure.
he said it. He said, I got them right there.
That's definitely strippers. A poker table in that joint too?
Yeah. Gotta get high, get high, get high.
Oh yeah, I see you right there. They look like my party right there, Slim. But what? All right, you work for ESPN, right? I don't know what's wrong with this though.
Code conduct. You can't be smoking.
Like what? He was smoking on it?
Yeah, he's smoking. Big fat guy.
Oh, that's a problem.
But it's legal in California, so it's a problem.
Yeah, but
It's legal. It's not like it was illegal.
that's why ESPN want all white people on that shit. They ain't got time for y'all to keep playing with them like this.
Fuck that. That's already going. I'm gonna watch ESPN. I just love ESPN. I'm gonna flip through there no more. I go to what's called news now and get the scores
Where?
on Google. Google search NBA scores. Google search NFL scores. That's it. I don't want to know the score. You gonna hit the little button and play the game. You in the house.
Best believe it.
So what I need ESPN for?
I mean, you hear them niggas run their mouth on that motherfucker.
I don't listen to Stevie yet. I ain't watched first take in like 3 years, 4 years. I want Stevie then. He one man, one way. The next
Stevie?
day-
Oh no, I ain't watched that.
I
No.
don't like him. Jalen Rose, I'm around with Jalen because he got
I
Mark.
don't even see him no more.
Yeah, Mark is a bad motherfucker. I ain't feel that one. But I ain't hating Jalen. I feel you.
I don't remember him.
Who?
I don't be seeing him no more.
Who?
Jalen.
Yeah, I don't either. He used to do Jalen and Jacoby. I don't know if he still do that.
He be on there.
Yeah, he got a little podcast.
He doing wake up in the morning sometime.
Oh yeah. That's them two broke up. Both of them was trash. Together it was okay, but apart they were horrible. I think they canceled the other one show. The old head one. This shit was horrible.
Who?
Golick, Mike Golick, and the other one.
Mike
One was
Golick and
yeah, the one was an ex-football player. His
Mike
show was
Greenberg.
horrible. Yeah, Greenberg is okay, but he ain't got no
Talk to
flair.
me.
So yeah, he got no flair. I don't watch him.
No, yeah. And I don't like people that just try to be over the top just cause.
Yeah.
So they can be have
Will-
screen
Jay
time. and
Will
shit.
act like he.
Just so they can have screen
That's how
time.
he is. That's how a lot of people play.
Or they get on
Will,
TV.
Kyrie Irving.
Jordan some shit. So they can be on TV the next 3 weeks. Be tripping with that shit, you know? They say something crazy, you know what I'm saying? You look at them like, really though? You don't even believe that. But you said it anyway. Appreciate everybody tuned in tonight, man. This is what's this? I don't even know what episode is this. 61? Podcast or Third Perspective Podcast, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody that tunes in on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts at. Twitter, Twitch, we appreciate you a whole lot. If you're on YouTube right now, subscribe, we appreciate you a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? It's been a long 2 weeks, you know. We finally got the podcast in, you know. Check us out. We got a long catalog up there for you, you know what I'm saying? You want to check us out, you know. Been off 2 weeks, like I explained earlier. I don't know if it was whatever was going on with the voice and shit. But I don't know if anybody heard what was going on. But we was out for 2 weeks, you know. We back now, you know. Radical Real, OnlyFans Jake, you know. Shouts out to everybody, man. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody that contributed to and donated to me and my family, you know, in our time of need. We needed that. We appreciate it a whole lot. It got us over the hump. So we appreciate it a whole lot. So anybody that's watching the podcast right now, just check out the beginning so you know what's going on. But other than that, this is the third perspective. You know what I'm saying, Dow? Got something to say before we get out of here? Jay?
Stay safe and don't make 15 babies.
Make who?
15 babies.
That's a lot.
A lot.
There's no way to even argue about that. That's a lot. Rocco one?
Be safe out here. I got new videos coming out sometimes. I got editing. I'm solo now, you know what I'm saying? My editor is preoccupied with a 6-foot-pound baby. So yeah, I'm on that. So bear with me.
Nigga said 6-foot-pound. You know?
I'm get them out to you.
That's what's up.
I did 2 trailers and I did my review of Godzilla vs. King Kong. Check that out. A little hilarious. Not a lot hilarious. Just a little hilarious. I'm starting to get the hang of it now. You know what I'm saying?
You know? You gotta get the hang of that shit, though. We out. Hey, Sunday, Wednesdays, you catch your boy live. You know what I'm saying? You catch your boy. Shouts out again. I want to say thank you to everybody that look out for me and my family, y'all. We appreciate it a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Anybody tune in right now? We back Wednesday. You know? Live. We'll go out again with a little bit of rap. B.I.D. Jones. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
I roll to the Momo. 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 Rap B.I.D. He's the fattest bag of green. All the ladies love me. All the hoes adore G. Cause why? I never let their cups get empty. Always filled with the Remy or hen dog. Indian style, legs crossed, and some thick fog, slimming them. From 17th and bending high enough to bite the rim with the lava dribbling off. Each bitch chin is stiff, dicks edible. ACE in them. Tipsy off the Seagram gin, mixed with the incredible HULK. J after J, Bombay, got them honey straight, slipping off their panties. Easy like Sunday morning, but it's Friday night. I'm freaky and horny with a 6-pack of Magnums on. You won't catch me slipping, homie. And you know that hitting these bitches from the back and teach you to a dirt nap. The fucking club.
What's that video?